Hello, everyone. Welcome back once again. It is time for another episode of Things from the Flood, the Stillwater Chronicles, Caught on the Other Side. It is our wonderful episode 13. Yes, in fact, that is correct because I went back and checked. Signa's not here anymore. Boop. Goodbye. But who we do have here is myself, Shay, and our other players, minus Sin again. Because we don't know what's going on with them, but they were sick last week and they're online, so hopefully they'll turn up for this episode. Yeah, maybe. Fingers crossed, everybody. Fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Pat, fingers crossed. Oh, there we go. I was like, oh no, did she freeze?
In Germany, we press
I was about to type. Now I can't type with fingers crossed.
Germany, you what?
In Germany, we press thumbs.
Oh. Like that?
Yeah, you do like
this?
Yeah, why is my camera doing that? Yeah, like you like press it in your fingers.
Oh.
Yeah,
I've it's weird because I've always done that too, but like just more of just a Twitch
means
thing.
Nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I did that in front of my German friends. They're just like, huh? What does that mean?
No, this means you gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's this
Well,
like
you
sign
guys
language.
Come with me.
This is the sign language for like going to the bathroom. You're pressing your thumbs into your just in. In, yeah. Which
so
is
like a fist but wrong.
Yeah, don't punch like this. You will break your thumbs.
Yeah.
Wait a second. Does that mean every time someone goes, I got your nose to Death Kid, they're saying, I have to go to the washroom?
Yeah,
Don't do that
to their
so
nose.
you can't hear you.
That's what that was from.
Yeah, you got their nose and you gotta poo.
They just look at you like, why did you say you have to poop like half an inch from my face? I don't understand.
Not my fetish, but I respect you nonetheless.
Anyways, yeah, exactly. Speaking of fetishes, this is us. This is our wonderful group. I'll just go ahead and do our introductions around the table and then over to Shay to get us started. Hi, I'm Rindis. I will be playing Astrid, your average ordinary teenage girl, and she is a motorhead. Popcorn once more to Dougler.
Hi, everybody. I am Digger93. You can find me on Twitter and Twitch at that. And I am playing Joanne Campbell, the Lone Wolf. And Zonis, because you're not looking at us.
Don't you popcorn me, you son of a... hi, everybody. I'm Zonis, not safe for work artist, tabletop RPG artist, and I'm playing Jermaine Elliott, the truth seeker goth morgue worker who now has herself a mortician's kit. Popcorn, Pat.
Sorry, did you...
I popcorned the crap out of you.
You got popcorned, bitch.
Well, hello, I'm paying attention.
You're the last person, too, if it makes you feel better.
I figured that's actually... When I heard the stopping of the talking, I'm like, I've probably been popcorned, and I'm holding things up. Hey, everybody, I'm Spider Queen Long, a.k.a. Pat, if you know my actual name. And I'm playing as Tracy, the party gal. Last time we had a party, finally, and it was pretty somber. So I think Tracy may be deciding to try and grow as a person, but who knows? She can always regress and get worse.
Look, everyone at that party is drunk.
Could always get worse. Or better.
I did my fucking job, okay?
You got me a cult. You did phenomenally.
Ma'am, just doing my job.
I'm gonna lemmings the shit out of this, by the way.
I got a gun.
And
Join the
hello,
club.
everyone. I am Shay, or Shay on Twitch and Twitter, but it sounds like Twitter's, it's death throes at this point. So, with that being said, I am playing everybody else for this wonderful, wonderful game from Freely Publishing. Definitely one of my favorites. First things first, though. Yeah, there we go. I want to go over the principles of the flood because I feel that's good to do. Everything changes, everything falls apart. The promised future never arrived, and it's not quite as utopian as it was expected or as it was hoping to be. Number two, everyday life is full of demands, boredom, and conflict. The players are just regular folks. They have school and dances and pranks to do and work and whatever else. Number three, mysteries are exciting but dangerous, and only you can stop them. For whatever reason, the teams are put into the situation where they're the only ones that can resolve the mysteries. They stepped on the wrong toes, and now strange people are after them, or something like that. Number four, you are neither kids nor adults. You are teenagers, that awkward in between. Number five, the game is played scene by scene, like a movie or a TV show or book. And number six, very important one, the world is described collaboratively. I may give the scenes and decide what happens, but my players also get to add things and change things and say what things are. They get to build this world just like I do. Remember, everyone, you have X cards. While we may not get into any heavy topics, there is always that potential to get into heavy topics. So feel free to slap that X card down. If things bother you, we stop immediately and talk our way around it. Same goes for the audience. If something makes you uncomfortable, feel free to step away and come back when the scene's done. That being said, hey, what happened last time, everyone?
So much.
We died. Let's see.
That's right, we started this game just to let everyone know it's over.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone died. I blame Joe for stealing a gun, and just getting us tracked down.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Completely murdered in our sleep.
Basically, our conversation with Lydia continued. Very heartfelt and also underhanded stabbings at Lydia's behavior in the past. Lydia had handed over a letter to Tracy with foreboding instructions. Upon returning back to the gymnasium, the drunken debauchery had gotten to a fever pitch. Just teens crowd surfing, flipping tables, clothing everywhere, random makeout sessions. And during the insanity, that same woman that confronted Jermaine with a slow, close, and life-threatening dance had been eyeing Jermaine most of the night until the rest of the group went to check on Jermaine, and now they basically were all marked for probably deletion. Seeing how
You never got out of the simulation.
Yeah, boop. Goodbye. Basically, everybody tried to kind of get Jermaine out of there, seeing that she was very disheveled. Joanne went fucking SEAL Team 7 and snagged the woman's gun. As great as that was by being armed, that prompted a car chase in which...
And she took it personally.
Yeah, my husband gave me that gun, so I took that personally.
You took it as a warning.
I'm afraid that if Joe had more balls, you would have just stole the gun and just pointed it right at her.
Oh, my
At
original plan
least
was
she
to-
did.
Later on. But
Later.
original plan was just to leave a bullet in her pocket and say, "Hey, I could have put this to your head," but I just not quite there.
A game of chicken had commenced in which the woman attempted to either run us off the road or just flat out destroy Astrid's van. Astrid taking that personally.
I took that personally.
We proceeded to handle it with the utmost care and grace, and leave a smoldering pile of the woman's van as she lumbers away, defeated but alive. And
That
upon
you know of.
Assumptions.
You all,
Hopefully-
you all-
Assumptions were made.
Yeah, you
yeah,
all-
assumptions. Yeah.
I distinctly remembered. Hey, we might have killed someone.
Yeah, that's man. The body count is really rising. We proceeded to Jermaine's house to get a change of clothes and stumbled upon a disturbing scene of Emmett with a bowl of familiar ice cream, familiar to the rest of the group. Jermaine, no idea what this ice cream entails. With a very emotional and now probably bloodlust-ridden Jermaine, knowing that Emmett has been toyed with and possibly roped into all of this. We all hop back into the van and we're, I believe, proceeding back to Tracy's.
Staying there for the night.
Yeah, we were going
Mhm.
to rest.
So, I feel like the scene's gonna open on. Did anybody want to do anything that night, or was everyone just going to sleep?
I think we're at capacity for the
Yeah.
shit we can
Yeah.
get up to.
Yeah, Jermaine didn't even recover.
The day needs to end.
Yeah.
Needs
Alright.
to end.
So the scene opens then in the morning with everyone still there. Tracy, your mother was gone for the evening, leaving the place to yourself and your friends. It has been a wild week for all of you. But as the sun rises and the camera falls on your home and then cuts to the inside, what do we see?
Yeah, Tracy's place is a bit of a shambles, but lived in mess. And I think we were there last time too. Or last night too. Memory serves. We just basically all live at Tracy's now.
Please tell me Astrid is trying to make breakfast again and it's like God tier now.
Yeah, exactly. It is.
Oh my God.
God tier now.
She is a learning machine.
She's
think-
updated her algorithms.
A learning computer.
Brilliant. I think Tracy's sleeping in. She needs some rest, and I think she's holding on to the envelope in her sleep. I don't know if she was cuddling anyone. We didn't establish that. I think she just went straight to sleep and intends to stay there for a good period of time.
I would
What
say
day is it?
now-
Is it Sunday?
Saturday.
It'll be Saturday.
Yeah, it would be Saturday because the dance was Friday.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, I think Jermaine just has like head against a wall. Just like I don't even think she attempted to like disrobe or anything. It was just like mattress wall out. Just like a trail of drool down your wallpaper.
Hey, we try to help Astrid. We'll guide Astrid with cooking.
I think that's a wise decision.
But the stick does not go in the pan. Don't put the stick of butter in the pan.
Oh, hold
But
on.
she's making a Swedish dish now.
Yeah, she's making stuff that she's never even heard of.
Now listen, an entire stick of butter might be a bit much, but have you ever had fried eggs with a whole stick of butter?
Not a whole stick of butter, no.
That's
Some-
the Paula Deen special.
My pulse. No, I haven't.
Yeah. She does make some cardamom buns, some actual
Ooh.
Swedish pancakes, nice and thin. And she bakes like a breakfast board with help from Joanne. The buns. There's some cooked hams, some cheese, some liver pate, sliced tomatoes, and raw bell peppers, which is a nice staple there. And even some egg if people really want their fried egg.
Egg?
Jermaine's got some thonk on her. She'll probably take some fried eggs.
Yeah, all the hungover people.
Oh yeah.
Jermaine's not ashamed to have a big meal.
So, does Astrid still have the long glove on?
Yes.
Okay.
She is aware of the missing piece, and she has kept her gloves on.
Okay, so, Tracy and Jermaine, both sleeping in. The scent of food does waft over to you. It is a small place, and there's not that. There's no way you're escaping the scent of a breakfast.
Jermaine will she'll get that cartoony whiff, just like the. Huh?
Ah, the delicious
What is
smell.
I smell eggs and hopes and dreams. I think she'll lumber from the bed, kind of I'll say it's like the drunken, like stumbling, but clearly not drinking. It's just the emotional exertion and exhaustion. But she'll make her way to the table and be like, "Oh my God, it looks amazing."
Good morning.
Morning.
Tracy is tripping over herself right behind Jermaine, much akin to Jermaine, seemingly in a cartoonesque fashion, drifting by her nose, essentially. Her eyes are hardly open. You haven't seen her moves lift, or her feet lift from the floor, and she's just stumbling in right behind Jermaine. She groans. Morning.
You all feeling perfectly recharged?
I'm good. I didn't drink too much.
I could go for a wire to the head for recharging. Thanks.
Do you feel perfectly recharged, Astrid?
Oh yes, my sleep cycle is very short, thankfully.
God, I wish I knew what that was like. I feel like it's been a year since I've had a good night of sleep.
Wait, do you just need sleep to recharge, or do you need something else?
I was going to ask the same thing. Sorry.
Oh,
Let me do that in character.
Interesting enough, my batteries don't actually run out. They have a half-life of roughly 5,000 years. Sleep mode is more to prevent the degradation of my AI systems.
Makes sense.
Okay, fair.
But also,
If I don't give myself a chance to rest, I might deteriorate and go into a murderous rampage. That's what they tell me, anyways.
Like Oni did.
Sleep. Also, I'm glad not everybody lives 5,000 years. I would be out of business.
That's merely the half-life. I'm sure the rest of me deteriorates faster.
Fair. Oh God. So, did last night really happen?
Unfortunately.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Glad I gotta wrap my head around that.
It's like you had fun with your new friends, though.
Oh, yeah. Gotta love the turncoats. The same people that would either ignore me or bully me, all of a sudden just groveling at my feet.
Let them grovel. If they want to be at your feet, you should let them.
I mean, knowing full well what power does to people, I think Jermaine's trying to not let that go to her head, but she might have a little bit of a ego trip.
Just a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the documentaries about the cults. I know what happens. Doesn't mean I'm gonna stop it from happening.
Look, we're friends now. If you try to give people Kool-Aid, we'll talk to you about that. But until that point, I think it's fine to have a thing going on.
I mean,
My mom got into Zen Buddhism for a while.
She had the sword and everything.
No, she just started buying organic food.
Oh, that's disappointing.
I hate when people half-ass their belief systems. Either go whole hog or just don't bother.
I won't internalize that.
Look, if you're gonna worship the occult, worship the occult. Don't just be like, oh, the fairies are fun, witches are aesthetic. Posers.
No nods. The one with the demon contract. The Eldritch Being contract.
Yeah,
I mean, you got the
why don't you go all in, you pussy?
Yeah, let's go. Where's your demon form? Come on, hurry up.
Fully summon this monster.
There's the sound of a window screen being clawed at.
Let me in.
Noticing it looks, just opens the window behind her, opens the screen behind her.
Cat jumps in.
Hey, baby. Closes both. Reaches down to pet.
Turns out it wasn't the cat at all.
Yeah.
Just let it a raccoon.
Binks purrs a little bit, rubs against your leg, and then hops up on the table and starts sniffing at the food.
Okay, I just want to say that Tracy is actually obsessed with the cardamom buns and slathers them in margarine, but otherwise just eats the fuck out of them.
Hey,
Hey,
I'd say Jermaine's probably just made like the most makeshift sandwich she probably could have. It's just like the full-on like shaggy like garbage sandwich. Just meat, vegetable, whatever else can possibly fit between buns.
Fun fact: Shaggy sandwiches never actually had meat in them.
Really?
Yeah, he's vegan.
Casey Kasem, his voice actor, was a vegetarian, so he always insisted that Shaggy never eat meat.
Even in like Mystery Incorporated and stuff.
Yep,
That's rad.
they never had any meat on the sandwiches.
There's actually a controversy about the
Any of the sandwiches that had meat on them, he would never actually eat. They would get destroyed.
That's awesome. I didn't know that.
Now we know why he has. Now we know why he always has to.
Yeah.
only
Either-
use
either-
1% of his power.
Either one of the monsters shows up and keeps him from eating them, or Scooby will eat them before he does. But his sandwiches, whenever you see him eating something, is always vegetarian.
That's so cool.
I'm gonna have to actually like. And it's not that I don't believe you, but I actually want to.
It's a neat dive. It really is. And
so then I'm assuming the Scooby snacks are probably like those
vegetarian.
Yeah, those like vegetarian mix things, because he'll scarf those things down.
I mean, they're probably just milk bones.
Well,
I don't think milk bones have meat in them.
that's nutty. Okay, so a Shaggy sandwich plus.
Yeah, but the concept remains. It's the giant cartoony sandwich.
Oh, I'm gonna have to read that later. That's nutty. Yeah, there's tomato, cheese, lettuce. Holy crap. Okay. Learn something new every day. About 40-year-old series.
I mean, fucking great. I'm happy.
And correction, Casey Kasem was vegan, but Shaggy is vegetarian. So there you go.
Okay.
But yeah, Casey Kasem is the one who pushed for Shaggy to be vegetarian the whole time.
I love that. Really sweet.
Oh, nothing. I was gonna say, I was like, yeah, the Scooby would have to eat the meats because dogs gotta be, even though they're not obligatory carnivores, they're still carnivores.
Yeah.
True.
They eat grass.
Yep.
That's to help their digestion.
Yeah. I just find it amusing.
I think Jermaine will just hork down her Shaggy plus club and just kind of look around the table. So what the hell do we do now? I mean,
Have the
we
option of laying
lost.
low.
Yeah, I mean, we lost Felicity, we lost Emmett. We have a blonde murderer on our asses and no idea. Oh, had a blonde murderer on our ass.
Speaking of that, Astrid, can I hide her gun in your car?
Sure, that's not a problem.
Everybody needs a glove box Glock.
Yeah, just hide it in the glove compartment.
Right.
Nice,
It
'cause-
is a good question to think about. What are we going to do now? We can't abandon the baby or the mother. I mean, we've dedicated so much time. I know it's like a sunk cost fallacy, but like shit, they're going to get hurt, killed even.
Did there happen to be any knives at the table?
Probably.
I'd say Jermaine's probably got one, like, twirling it on, like, the plate. And we'll just look up, like, and they're messing with my family now. I don't know
Yeah.
what they're doing with Emmett. I know somebody said that, or somebody gave him some memory returning juice, but he's a target, and
You can't have them messing with the people you all love.
Agreed. We need to come up with a strategy to combat this. We need to find out where they're holding. We have to find out. So they took the mother, I'm assuming, or somebody has the mother. They definitely have the baby. We need to find out where they're holding the baby and how we can liberate the baby. And I
Oh.
guess the murder woman's connected to this.
I'm pretty sure they have the baby in the quarantine zone.
Were we able to get in touch with those officers you all tried to reach out to?
no, I think our plan went a little off the rails before we could.
Yeah, because they were definitely at the trap for the mama.
You could try reaching out to them again.
I just don't know what. Do we have a way to contact them? Didn't Joe buzz out last time to just get a glimpse of where they were? I don't even think we had a contact.
I happen to know and occasionally work with the guards at the quarantine entrances. Might be able to leave something for them. It's worth a shot.
True, unless our recent actions have put your identity in a bit of a bind.
Well, hopefully not, but who really pays attention to a wizard painted van driving around a small town, right?
Okay, well look, I like it's a good idea, but we should have a plan ready for in case you are compromised. We got guns, we got bloodlust.
Well, I don't have bullets for my gun. I used the last of them shooting her car.
Shit.
Oh, this is America. We should be able to buy guns and ammunition without any question.
I do have an ID, but it's not exactly that easy. I mean, I think.
For that?
Do we have
Don't you
enough?
like a
What?
gun license?
Do we even have enough
Yeah.
money for that? I mean, I don't remember any of us being a short, blonde, rich girl.
Huh?
Mm.
Yeah, that's also a
I'm
good
a
point.
tall blonde, but definitely not rich.
I mean, how much are bullets worth? I feel like they can't be more than $10 each, right?
Bullets are expensive.
Oh, I don't know things about this. I've never owned a gun until now. I've never needed one. Well, I mean, that's debatable, but I've certainly never thought about this before.
Do you technically own a gun that you stole?
Tracy owns a gun that she got from Lydia.
Yeah, that's the
Ah.
gun that we found on the other side and Lydia repaired.
Yes. Presumably Lydia also had the time to just buy bullets, though. So, you know.
So currently, a 9mm is about 30 cents per round, and I think you buy them in boxes of 60, 50.
So
50 boxes of 50.
So
50
should we
times-
just
About
approach-
$20.
No.
just approach an ammunition store as a flock of teenagers?
You could go to Walmart. They sell ammunition and guns in Walmart.
They
I
do.
suppose I could just go to Walmart.
Real ones, at the very least. Diamond City ones.
I just think we should be as prepared as possible. We have been apparently really putting our noses where they do not belong, and I don't know. I didn't think I was going to have a gun held to my hip at a school dance, but
Yeah, that dance went a whole different direction than I was expecting.
The chaperones were really slacking.
Yeah, she
Hey,
pissed
don't
me
talk
off.
about my friend like that.
he let the entire student body get drunk.
Well, he was also the one who figured it out by the time I was gone.
but the damage.
How
was
dare you?
already
How
done.
dare you talk about the sponsor that I set up for failure?
I think we should arm ourselves the best as possible. So if that is an option, we need to get you two some ammo, and we need
I
to
have an
a
ID.
backup plan.
So, unless they really want to look at my gun license, which I don't have, should be able to get bullets. Actually, what am I saying? We could probably just steal them. I'm pretty good at stealing.
Probably just steal them. Could also
I mean,
do.
if we're going
could
to Walmart,
also
you could literally just put them in your jacket on the way out after buying like a coffee.
Yeah,
I-
what's petty theft in the guise of going to a mega corporation that's got a bounty on our heads?
worst case scenario. My research of killer robots through movies shows that gun store owners will let you look at a gun and also the ammunition on the same counter if we truly wanted to not have to pay for them.
Yeah, I was wondering why the fuck they do that in movies.
I don't know. Movies are weird.
Like, I love them, but that's always just been kind of weird to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never really thought about the disconnect between how movies treat guns and how guns are in real life. Anyway, we should go buy some guns to take on the alien conspiracy.
Yeah,
Let's fucking go.
let's go.
All right. So as you all begin to step outside, Jermaine, your phone buzzes.
I will pull it out. And is there like a caller display on this thing? I didn't even think about that.
There's a number you don't recognize.
Oh, great. I will answer it. Hello?
All you hear in reply is, "Meet me at the graveyard," and then you're given some row and number where to be found, and then there's just a click.
Hello? Could I have recognized that voice in the slightest?
You can try to roll something, I suppose.
Roll.
I am a broken woman, but fuck it. Would that be investigate or comprehend?
Oh, weren't we gonna have our explosive argument to clear all of our conditions?
Oh god,
I don't think actually needs to be explosive.
I don't want to. I'm a sad little thing.
would say comprehend would work.
Alright, let's fucking go. God damn it. I got a clue who called me.
It was too brief, and too quick.
God damn it. Someone... I think someone's left something for me or us at the graveyard.
Oh, well, definitely not the trap.
I didn't recognize the voice, but... Nobody should have my number.
Definitely not the trap.
I don't like this. People are poking around my house. I already got to Emmett. What the hell else are they poking around for? Fuck. It's probably a trap, but I can't not know now.
You know, we should go take a look. Worst case scenario, they'll try and capture us all, and that'll get us closer to Lickaboo and her mama.
Okay, so we need that backup plan then. If that's the case, like, like no matter what, we're probably walking into Hell's Fire here. Whether we just go to the quarantine zone or we go into the graveyard. Damn it.
We're gonna go to the graveyard eventually. It's unavoidable.
God, I appreciate the joke, but fuck.
What joke? You live there.
Yeah, I know I am the joke.
Oh no.
No, that's not what I meant. Oh.
I know exactly what you meant. I just had to keep that going. I mean, yes, you're not wrong. We all go to the grave one day, but... Alright, look. Maybe you guys should go... get bullets, get stuff to protect, and it's my house regardless. I should be able to walk into my own home. I can at least take a look around there, and it's my house. I should be able to protect myself within my own house.
Emphasis on should, but we
By
shouldn't
yourself.
leave you alone.
Well, my parents should be there. They work from home. Emmett should be there as well. If something happens, there should at least be witnesses or people to help me. I just don't want to get you guys dragged into this too, especially, you know...
We are in... I'm sorry, we dragged you into this,
Yeah.
and I'm sorry about that, bitch, but we are in this together.
We've been in this for a while, so...
This one was made into it. Fuck.
No, but I don't... Do I ever
Sorry.
get you guys dragged in because of a phone call? Didn't even say if I should show up alone or not. Didn't say anything.
Then we show up together.
Yeah, definitely not showing up alone then.
Alright, well... It's your choice then. I'll leave it up to you guys if we go steal some ammunition first or we go check this out.
Alright, let's go steal from Walmart.
Steal from big corporations.
I have ample space in my dress, it'll be fine.
I'm just gonna take a big jacket. Look, you see how I live. This is not my first time doing this. First time with bullets. Not my first time from Walmart, though.
Fair enough. Alright, let's go.
And we go.
All right.
Find me some fucking... something.
So the scene transitions again, and we see all of you driving to Walmart. You park, you step out, and as you're going through the aisles to where they sell the guns and ammunition, right next to the camping section with the hunting supplies as well. You see a man behind the counter. And as you all approach, he says, "Well, hey there, can I help y'all?"
We're looking to purchase a bunny, and she air quotes.
"Well, shoot, what kind of bunny would you like? A semi-automatic bunny?"
Yes, and as much ammunition as you can stock up on the counter.
"Well, sure. I'll need to see your ID and your gun license, and we need to sign this right here." Presents a form.
I'll start filling out the form. I'll have those for you in a moment, partner.
All right. So you were asking for a...
I just want to keep him busy, but the ammunition should be like at the front counter, and then the guns are like, he has to turn his back to us to get the rest of it.
Right, and I wanna have one of those boxes of bullets in my jacket sleeve before he turns around.
One of what?
I'm assuming they're like boxes of bullets, right?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah.
Yeah, they would be in boxes.
Yeah. So I want to have some bullets in my sleeve before he turns around.
All right. Those are very heavy boxes, by the way.
Let me look at them. Yeah, I mean, I just want to know what I'm talking about. Bullet.
So what kind of bunny did you want to look at?
We're going to need handheld bunnies.
And he takes a key out and turns to open the case that has the display case that has what they have to offer. What is the plan here?
I'm gonna have him keep showing me guns while they start pocketing ammunition.
All right, I am going to need some rolls.
Yeah. Maybe not a full. I mean, like, do they open the box on the thing? I don't know how this would happen in real life, but I assume
they would literally ammunition is not a problem. They would just start piling up, and even the ammunition may not even be out of our reach, because if it's a regular gun store or even Bass and Pro or whatever's, they have them just out, which is kind of weird.
Crazy.
Yeah, they just have them out. But they shouldn't think twice about setting ammunition down, because you don't have a gun on you, so why would they be worried about it? Unlike the Terminator movie, where he sets the guns down next to the ammunition for Arnold to shoot him in. But he should we need 10 boxes of ammunition. He should be like, oh, here you go, 10 boxes right there. And then if they disappear or something, then it wouldn't be like, oh, that's weird, bye. But I'll keep him talking and have him showing me stuff, and then
Right.
if somebody's actually good at talking, because I'm not. Help me.
My problem is
I will take stealth rolls from those of you who are acting. So Astrid and Tracy in this case.
I probably should have also done a talk roll of some sort, but I think you opened up with that.
Yeah, I ran my mouth first. So stealth, I'm gonna sneak some.
This is to keep his attention.
All 1s and a 4. Jesus Christ.
Oof.
I'll push. Fuck a doodle do. All right.
Right.
So you're not keeping his attention very well. Fuck.
You got 2 stealth. So one of those bonus effects is to give a success to someone else acting at the same time.
Yeah, you could probably help me not be terrible.
Yeah. I think I will definitely I'll play the role of do we really need that one? I mean, that looks so expensive. And I mean, is that really what we need? Like, I mean, if we're just gonna use this for self-protection, I mean, do we really have to break it out for the big guns? I mean, come on, or whatever.
And
Like I would play the no, get another one kind of character.
And we'll probably be playing up his ego as well, because 2 girls wanting a gun. Oh, well, you want the little pink purse-fitting one, not the big dirty hairy revolver. It's like, no, I want that one, and we'll just keep playing off his ego.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
All right.
Are we the only 2
that's-
people here doing this?
I can try, but I'm like,
No.
It's Walmart. There's other people around. Hey, does Joe or Jermaine wanna try covering?
You
I
want
will
in on this
probably-
action?
oh, I want it on all of that. I can try. I cannot guarantee a success. I got 3 conditions, but I can definitely try something.
I'm up to 3 now as well.
Oh, okay. Well, so
Now,
what y'all want Jermaine to try to fumble around with?
you are a master of stealth, so you could probably
I
steal
guess
to your
I can-
heart's content.
Yeah, maybe I can just have I can try to look like I'm just sort of perusing and walking by, and use that moment to pull some of the stuff from Tracy, because if they are kind of heavy and bulky, I've got a larger dress, so we'll just do the chain link pocket thing down the line.
Fuck yeah.
All right, that's a sneak, I assume. So.
Yep.
Come on. Fuck.
Oof.
That's not good.
Go team!
If I push, I am in big trouble. But we kind of need this, so I'm a push. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
So, yep. So you pass this box of bullets down, and you slip them away, and as you're kind of moving out of eye shot of this person selling the ammunition, you nearly bump into someone who is also searching or also shopping there, but quickly hide the ammunition before they are able to see it, and they go, "Oh, sorry," and move along. You all manage to sneak a box of ammunition.
Man, we're so good at this.
We're so good at this.
As my leg is backwards bleeding and I have several concussions. We're great.
We need to get you some medical attention. Or at least some therapy.
Therapy, please.
Create a medical therapy.
No, that's a good one, but she's not bringing her name up.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
you.
since if Jermaine's got the majority of the bullets, she'll probably start distancing from the group so there's not attention. So
Okay.
whatever happens between those two, they can't be blamed. They've got nothing on them.
So now I think we start having an argument where I convince you that we don't actually need a gun at all, and this has all just been a waste of time, and I'm sad and upset that you don't think that I know Krav Maga.
I know karate.
Well, if you were so good at your Krav Maga, then why didn't you shatter his testicles on the first swing like you said?
Okay, I was under a lot of pressure and people were watching me, alright? It was weird. I didn't want to shatter his testicles. You know I could have put that man into a coma if I wanted. I could have chopped his head off with my bare fists, okay? That's what all that training that I spent so much money on was for.
Astrid is going to look back to the attendant. I'm so sorry. She always gets like this. We're just going to have to think on this, and we might be back another day.
Well, all right.
I'm gonna charm heart the fuck out of this.
Oh, fuck. You're so convincing. The Oscar goes to...
The Oscar goes to white woman pretending she knows Krav Maga.
Jesus Christo. With the testicle talk, you said crushing testicles 3 times and it paid off.
Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
All right. I will say with 2 of the successes will help you convince that you 2 aren't pulling anything as you start to slip away. What would you like your 3rd success bonus to be?
Can you go through the options again for me? I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. Options, bonus effects. They will keep believing you. You form a lasting relationship. They will take risks for you. They will try to persuade others into believing you. They are frightened, confused, or impressed. I feel like confused might,
Probably.
or maybe impressed if they believe you can do Krav Maga.
I'm trying to sell the fact that I definitely can't do Krav Maga, but I'm absolutely convinced of my own ability.
Okay.
I want them to continue believing that I'm just like a weirdo.
Easy enough.
A weird convincible bimbo weirdo though. Like, you know, someone who's absolutely convinced in her own shit and easily convinciceable that it's her idea.
All right, so
I believe that I can shatter his testicles.
yeah. So the scene follows then as you're like, we'll just have to think on it, and he's like, oh well, shoot, take your time then, and you all begin to leave, and as he starts putting everything away, starts counting the number of boxes and goes, oh shoot, I think I'm missing one. Oh no, I made a mistake. Frank is gonna be so angry.
Or maybe he just miscounted.
Or maybe
He's an asshole.
Worker solidarity. Fuck Frankie.
Fuck it. They don't pay me enough to worry about this.
They don't pay me at all.
Poor guy.
yeah, fuck this
Not
job.
my problem though.
Fucking nah.
I'm just glad that went as well as it did, because we're going into the next problem with 4 conditions again.
Hell
Oh
yeah, we
god
are.
damn it.
Hell yeah, we are. I got 3. Let's go.
Yeah, I have 2.
Now, do you guys want to have a scene in the van where we try to take care of each other?
I could
Yeah,
definitely
let's
do
make
some
out in the
rolls.
van. Let's go.
Oh, actually though.
Wow,
Is that not what you meant, Dougler? Sorry.
Not quite.
my apologies. Let me rephrase what I said. Make some lead rolls. It's the same thing with the eyebrow.
Lead me in that A.
I'm also surprised that we brought up the fact that Joe has a gun now.
Can I make a body lead roll?
Yeah, lead that body.
Like that 70s show. If this van's a rockin', we're doing it in the back.
Astrid will absolutely take them to a very secluded part of town.
God damn.
Hey, it's Saturday. Who's gonna actually come look at the van parked in a rundown section of the city?
What if I want an audience?
Then we'll probably go to jail.
We are at Walmart.
So the van's rocking back and forth as you're driving down the road.
God damn it.
But yeah, you all managed to steal a set of ammunition.
What's with your rolls?
I'm not discouraging it. Damn girl.
I only have
keep
2
rolling.
conditions, and also I have a 5/5.
Yeah, but you keep rolling multiple successes. Damn girl.
All right. What's this lead for?
This is-
I think.
This is to reduce. So while we're in the car, I'm going to be like, thank you so much for that. By the way, Jermaine, you really were instrumental to the success of that. I mean, if he'd questioned me at any point, you know, he would have seen me with all those things. That was great initiative, and I really appreciate having such a supportive friend. I don't tell you this often enough. I mean, we really just kind of met a couple weeks ago, but like, you're fucking incredible. You're strong, you're smart, you're knowledgeable. I'm so happy that you're helping us out with this. Thank you so much. And I give you like the deepest, biggest hug, and it's got hands, massaging your back, etc.
I will just mutter under my breath, "Take me."
I mean, we can stay hugging for a while, and those hands can find their way to other places if you ask for that.
How many conditions can you cure?
With 2 successes, you can cure 1 condition, and as a bonus effect, you can cure an additional condition for Jermaine or one of your own.
You said
I'm
you're
gonna go
at 2, right?
Yeah, you're at 4 though, right?
Yeah.
Let's be even. I'm gonna give you 2 conditions.
Get a fastest, and then get rid of injured, and say exhausted, because I'm still upset and scared about this graveyard situation.
Hey, anyone else?
I definitely can't lead, so
Yeah, my lead roll would just be 1 die currently.
I mean, can I lead for multiple people?
If you fail, though, you'll take a condition, so I don't know if you want to push that, or how many times you can lead.
Yeah, I was wondering if it didn't have to be a push, could I just do separate leads for separate people?
I will allow you to do 1 more lead.
Okay. Whoa!
whoa, shit!
Hey.
All right, Dougler, where were you at?
I had 2 conditions.
Okay, I have 3.
Well, you don't have any more conditions
Holy
now.
fuck!
All right.
Okay, you know what? Tracy's new nickname is Krillin because Sensu Bean.
Yeah, fucking sensu beans all over the place.
I'm gonna take off my actually.
What does this look like as you comfort and encourage your companions?
Oh, I'm just going through the newbies of the group, honestly, and I'm just like, thank you for being here with us. Like,
Thank you for being awesome.
this friend group was, fractured, and I've been going through the works, and it's just so incredible to have supportive new friends, and I really appreciate you also, and I'm sorry that I've been, worried about you being a robot and such. You're one of the coolest people that I've ever met, and I think it's really cool that you're using your fucking teenage robot abilities to fight good. You're kind of like fight evil. You're kind of like a superhero, honestly. And then she whispers, and I think you're really.
Is this the part where we make out now?
You're driving.
She
So maybe
immediately
later.
pulls over.
You can work the shaft.
Well, I fuck it. And then she leans in and she kisses the fuck out of you.
Yeah. Deal with it. We're all feeling better now.
I think she climbs on top of you actually.
Yeah, that'll cure several conditions.
Yep.
Hey, how's it going, Krellin?
I'm gonna rock that little guy's world later.
God damn.
The healing powers of gay sex in a car.
Alright, everybody needs to protect the fuck out of Tracy because, that's too much good luck. Tracy might die this episode.
Oh no.
Something's gotta balance that out.
Once it matters,
cuts.
it all stops.
So, Douglas, you're gonna get one of those conditions off. Oh no, actually,
The scene cuts to Dende, who says, "I'm your fucking white mage," and then cuts again as he gets blown up by Frieza.
Oh no.
I'm
Tracy's
the
Dende.
The white mage.
You don't fuck with the white mage.
Oh,
No, I'm
Rip
protecting the
Tracy.
shit out of Tracy now. God damn. So what did you do? You got rid of Astrid's 3 and one of
Yeah.
Joe's, or?
I think she did one of herself.
Yeah, I'm gonna take one for myself. I mean, like,
Oh, okay.
did you? So I was actually just gonna ask, like, Dougler, do you want me to take one for Joe, or do you want me to take myself?
Take one for yourself.
Okay. I mean, that does make sense, given the scene. Okay. Appreciate it. Sorry, just wanted to clear that up.
Oh my god. Windows fogged now.
Only on the driver's side. Unless.
All right. Let's load these things up and go see what the hell is going on at the graveyard.
Astrid,
Yes, ma'am.
Astrid has no problem showing them how to reload all of the guns.
I welcome you showing me very intimately how to reload the guns.
Yep. It's very, very much a ghost paint or pottery, but it's loading this handgun.
Yeah. I was just gonna say, what is that movie? I can't remember what it's called now.
Ghosts, I think.
Just,
Oh, it is
it's Ghost. Yep. Just very slow and sensual loading of the handgun.
Delicious.
All right. So, with guns reloaded, with stolen ammunition, we see you all arrive back at Jermaine's house right outside of the graveyard.
All right. Well, they told me a row and a column, so I guess we should just scope out the area first before we go spelunking.
Yeah.
Can I do investigate to see if I see anybody watching us before we get out?
You may.
Yeah, because the graveyard's kind of near a ridge line
dude.
of trees, so yeah.
All right. You may ask 3 questions, such as what is hidden here and where is it? What does it mean? What has happened here? How can I get into, out of, or past something? What threats can I perceive here? Where is it?
What threats can I perceive here?
As a bonus effect, you can also get a +1 bonus when you act on the information. You got 2 extra successes, so up to 2 if you wanted to bank some rolls. And I'm sorry, what one did you choose?
What threats?
What threats? You look around. Around the surrounding area, currently none, but that could change.
Okay.
You could probably bank those successes because if you're acting off of the information of this, then
Yeah, you haven't gone inside the graveyard yet. You're just looking around outside of it. You don't see any you don't see anybody like standing around watching you or anything.
Okay, then I would like to bank the last 2 then, if
Okay.
possible.
Yeah, it's fine.
all right. Jermaine will hop out of the van and I think I'll turn back to everybody and say I'm gonna go figure out which tombstone they're talking about. Keep a distance behind me, so just cover me. So that way if something does pop out, you've got an eyesight on it, and whatever it is doesn't get all of us.
Absolutely.
Don't think you should go by yourself. I'll
Just-
go with you, and Astrid and Tracy can stay here.
Just keep a distance. Like, don't don't leave me alone, but just don't be right behind me. Right.
Can do that, yeah.
Okay.
Right.
Agreed.
I'll make my way over to the aforementioned row.
Okay. You make your way there, and as you get closer and round a corner, you see there is a woman standing there, facing away, looking at a grave. The hair is very familiar to you, Jermaine. Very long, very pretty. This is the woman you presumably killed last night. Not dead.
I will. Fuck it. I'm just gonna walk right up next to her and just stare at the tombstone that she's standing in front of.
The tombstone reads. Now I have to find it. Oh, that's the wrong tab. No wonder I can't find it. The tombstone reads. Shoot, where is it? I know it's here. I'm definitely prepared, everyone.
You are. We believe you.
The tombstone reads Michelle Madrick, and the dates read from 1967 to or I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I got that wrong. I got that wrong. I did my math wrong earlier. I'm sorry. It reads to about it would be about 23 years ago, so like 1973 or something like that, if I'm thinking right.
1972.
1972, thank you.
Michelle Madrick.
You know how she died.
Can I recall that information at hand?
The death date is... I'm sorry, that was the birth date. The death date is 5 years ago. And offhand, I would say that is a roll.
Okay. Comprehend.
You've buried so many people in 5 years.
I would say, yeah, I would say comprehend, yeah.
One success.
With one success, you don't know off the top of your head, but you know where to find it. It is not far. All you have to do is check some records.
I'll say to her, I know where the records are, but yeah, offhand, I've handled a lot of people in this graveyard. It's hard to keep everything straight.
An interesting read.
I assume you know very well how she passed.
Yeah. Last we talked, you said you wanted to see me on your table, dead.
Yep. You come knocking around my home, come knocking around my family, there is a distinct reaction of wishing somebody a sufficient amount of harm.
Oh,
It is a
I didn't come knocking until you started getting in the way. You had no reason to interfere, but you did. Very, very clever with your groundskeeper, keeping him off the radar. Well played.
I will look to her and be like, keeping him? What the hell are you talking about?
Well, there's no reason for the cleanup crew to clean up someone who doesn't know what's going on. Very smart. I applaud that.
I don't know a cleanup crew. What?
I'll get right to the point. I want my gun back. It has sentimental value.
Well, you're free to check me, but I do not have it.
Well, then tell me who does. Is it the blonde one, the one with the short hair? Maybe the redhead?
You look like the kind of person who is going to do anything and everything until she gets exactly what she wants. Right?
Most things.
Alright. Well, you've clearly come here to bargain, so you are a bargaining person.
I came here to get back something that was taken from me. Is that going to happen or not?
I can figure out how to make it happen, but the fact that you're standing here willing to talk about it means that you are not immediately going to be pulling any triggers.
She leans very close to you, to the point where her lips are just barely an inch from your ear, and says, "I've already given you a gift. I expect to be compensated. Now, is that going to happen or not?"
From that phrase, does Jermaine get a feeling that she's the one that gave Emmett the vial?
That would be an empathy roll.
Oh boy, I'm not good at that.
Empathy.
It's difficult to read her. It seems that she's just interested in getting something back. That's all.
I will... Jermaine will look back at, or just continue to look straight at her and says, "Alright. Come back to this exact...
No,
tomb.
now.
Hmm.
I am probably not going to see you again since you've already pissed off a number of people. I want to get that back now before it's washed away with the stains."
So Joe, how do you feel about this?
Do you say that?
No, that is out of character.
Hey, Joe, you said you went with her, right?
Yeah, I did.
Her eyes glance over to you.
I was gonna pull up from behind her and just rack it back, take the bullet out of the chamber, just pop the magazine out.
You hand it over.
Yep.
She smiles and takes it. Oh. That's what I wanted. Puts it away. Well, I'd say good luck, but I think you might need a little more than that.
It's alright. I may have pissed off a lot of people, but they pissed me off too. I don't need luck anymore.
That's so. Well, then maybe, just maybe, I'll be seeing you again.
The offer for the table still stands.
She leans close again and whispers, only so you can hear it. I've already been there. Straightens up and walks away.
Has she left at this point? Like, or is she like slow walking, or like is she just left?
Casually walking away.
Okay. I want to just make sure that she actually leaves so that she doesn't pull anything with the van or whatever, but I want to go look at that file now.
Sure. She eventually leaves. The rest of you, what was Astrid and Tracy doing?
Watching and waiting to jump in.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see her leave. You see Joanne hand over the gun she had taken, and you see her leave.
Did we take the bullets out of that thing?
We worked very hard to steal those bullets.
I did. I made sure to
Okay,
mention that I racked it back, popped the bullet, and popped the magazine.
Yeah. Joe was smart with that.
Ninja.
Stole those fair and square.
Yeah. We five-finger discounted the fuck out of that. Those are ours.
Those are our fucking bullets by right of conquest, ma'am.
Madam.
I really wish Astrid shared what she knows about her. It
Would have been helpful, but nobody asked.
We don't know you know shit about her.
Exactly. I don't know that Astrid doesn't know that she knows shit about her. She never saw her up close.
Yeah, Jermaine's gonna make a beeline to the files that she knows where that specific person is.
Astrid and Tracy, you see Jermaine start running towards the graveyard office.
I think they're okay,
Yeah,
at
you too.
least.
I was gonna give a thumbs up.
All right. Fuck, that was tense.
It's
She was
just
just standing there. Fuck.
Menacingly.
So why did? Hey, I'm gonna run over to Joe. So what? Why did we give her the gun back?
She wasn't taking no for an answer.
Yeah, it was gonna cause us more issue in the short run than long run.
All right, valid. I understand. Well, we'll get you a replacement somehow. Something tells me this won't be the last time we see this. Well,
Could have just killed her, but yeah.
maybe. Didn't we try to do that last night?
Yeah, we did.
It didn't stick.
quite work, yeah.
Yeah.
Got us here soon enough, anyways.
I suspect she's probably
Yeah,
like.
I should have pointed it. Yeah, I should have pointed out that she did have some bandages and bruising.
Oh, okay. Well, then maybe she isn't a robot. I mean, gynoid. Sorry.
Well, I
She's
don't
one that
like
took
that.
Clickaboo.
I don't like that last sentence she said, so I am very intrigued in this file right now.
And what's Jermaine doing?
I bolted to the office to find a file that was mentioned.
Oh, that was Tracy asking Joe.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Getting a file. Let's go see why.
All
There's
right.
a motion to give this person died.
Yep. I don't need you to make a roll to find it. Sorry, excuse me. Since she already pointed it out to you, you find this file. Very sorry. You find this file on Michelle Madrick. She was 17 or 18. She was 18 when, yes, I'm just gonna say 18. She was 18 when she died. She was murdered. And while there was a gunshot wound, it was post-mortem. There was effort to make it look like it was something else. But the picture of her looks strikingly exactly like the woman that you just spoke to. If you would like to make an investigate now, we can see how much more information you can get.
Well, my investigate isn't hot dog shit, but... 0, are you kidding me? I'm a push.
Okay.
Come on, Jermaine. Son of a... Cool.
There are it looks like there's a number of files that were redacted.
Were they redacted and photocopied, or were they just the originals that were redacted? That matters.
Sorry, what is the question?
Were these documents themselves redacted, or were they photocopies of redacted documents?
There are missing documents, and there are some that are blacked out. Like any files that are necessary for the graveyard to track various people. Some of those have been blacked out. Like some information has been removed for some reason.
Okay, cool. Love this.
And I try and investigate to see if I can't get something from the redacted lines, because if the original documents, there are some tricks for that.
Tell me about these tricks.
Oh, the easiest one is essentially if it is just like a black line across it, you can actually just hold it up to a light source close enough. If you look at from behind, you can start to see the shapes of the letters. And some inks can be removed with lemon juice. If you put it over and then heat it up, and it'll remove some of it. If it is not the same kind, though.
I would say You know what? Fuck it, I'll allow it.
Yay!
Fuck it, I'll allow it.
The most beautiful words a DM could ever say. Fuck it, I'll allow it.
And I don't think there's a way I can actually add the sketchbook for this one. At least not
No.
without pushing it too far. Investigate!
These files are hard.
Push
to...
it!
Publish it real good.
God damn.
Wow.
To be fair, I got like 20 successes last session.
You,
so.
you did. You hit that crest, and now you're about to have the roller coaster dive.
This is why I'm
Wow.
afraid of for Tracy. I'm terrified for Tracy.
You feel
Would you like to make me? Would either Jermaine or Joanne like to make me a comprehend roll?
I have a 5
No.
comprehend, but I got 3 conditions.
I'm in the same boat.
Oh fuck it, I'll give it a shot then. Come on, one last hurrah!
Ah, crap, those graveyard dice are dead.
God, are you kidding me? Alright, well, these files are just encrypted by cryptids.
Can I take a crack at it?
Sure.
Comprehend, you say?
Comprehend, I say.
Beep boop beep. Nope. It's worth a
What
shot.
is this?
Tracy's going to not roll this because it would be like 2 dice.
God.
My
you-
databanks reveal nothing.
Would
Well, at least
would
you have databanks.
well, hang on. Would Astrid have seen her before?
Apparently, I have. It was mentioned earlier that I should have known who she was.
It would have been in the file, too. That you
Would
got from, what is it?
Oh yeah.
Should have been in the file. What, 2 extra dice for that?
I'll say, well, because you got that information from a contact, you would recognize. Yes, you would recognize that figure in the photo as the one in the newspaper that you got.
Oh. That's just the one from the newspaper that I have. And she, like, reaches into her, like, back pocket and pulls out just the fold-up clipping.
Yeah, it's you got a whole file on about that from Ashley.
Sit
Wait,
down.
Wait,
you
you-
know?
Apparently, it's all connected to my origins. Something or someone had experimented on a dead person and brought them back to life. And gynoid is probably not correct, but they have parts that would make them something more than human.
So she's a cyborg.
Technically, that would be the term for it, but more like that one book where they zapped it with lightning and the Promethean.
Then?
Tracy walks in. Oh, so she's a Frankenstein.
Well, the monster. Frankenstein was the person.
Kind of still the monster, honestly.
Also still the monster.
I mean, you know, didn't he like make this person, thereby like, you know, christening the child with his name in some fashion? Like, wouldn't they all belong to the Frankenstein family since this is his last name?
Yeah.
So a Frankenstein.
Frankenstein.
Oh, no, you're right.
In the distance, there's just a horse cry.
Frau Blue.
I'm glad we're all on that joke.
I understood that reference.
At least 2 years since I've seen that movie.
It's a good one. So yeah, she's a Frankenstein.
Yeah.
Frankenstein. My apologies. Jeez.
You always can look through the file
That's
that there's like
revelation.
Same information that that was given to Astrid. this girl was abused and murdered at a college party, and her younger brother took umbrage with that to the point that he used science to bring back his dead sister, and she proceeded to go on a murderous rampage.
So, kind of
all
like
of
the
her, all of
book.
her, all of her killers are probably in the ground in this graveyard.
Okay, yeah. So, kind of like the book, except it was her brother who brought her back, and the murders are kind of justified.
So why is she still running around?
Says Sunshine took notice. Guess the brother made a deal to have her brought into it, not put down.
Wait, so she's not actually on their side, technically? It's like a...
I think she might. She probably works for them. She just might have been a part of her brother's deal, is it really? Because Sunshine does shady shit.
Sunshine does shady shit. Yeah.
I just...
Ironic.
This woman just confuses me. She... she took my thread of seeing her on the table and... just... looked me square in the eyes with just... I'm not sure I've seen a look on someone's face like that before, but... she had already been there, she said.
Yeah.
It would seem
Honestly,
that she has.
Knowing Sunshine was probably more than once.
She was probably flirting with you.
I mean, to be fair, she has had 2 chances now that she probably just could have flat out killed me.
Stands to reason if she didn't kill you, she clearly is obsessed with you.
I just...
Isn't that why
That
Batman
part-
doesn't kill the Joker?
I suppose that's the part I just don't get. If she really... she wanted that gun back so badly, why not just... beat it out of us? Rather... just seems rather diplomatic for somebody who's willing to warn us off the road. Aggressively diplomatic, but, you know.
Maybe her emotions kind of swing to the extremes.
Yes.
Maybe she just has a death wish.
Be possible. I also took it from her when she felt in charge too, so that could just been a whole "I'm regaining my power" sort of thing by trying to run you the fuck off the road because I'll be brought back, you won't. Thing.
Can I know I looked at that vial before, but can I look in the surrounding area for any sort of, like, if it's a dusty shelf, like maybe there's like a handprint, something in the area?
What are you looking for?
So the vial that was given to him to regain his memories. I know I looked at that vial specifically for any telltale signs, but I want to look at, like, the surrounding area, like the shelf or whatever.
You mean out in the shed where he sleeps?
If that's where the vial was, I don't remember exactly where.
Yes.
And it showed me. Yeah, I'd like to go and investigate these areas closely as I can.
All right, and what exactly are you trying to find?
Just if there's any sort of fingerprints, just something to help Jermaine confirm whether or not what she said about I've already given you a gift, if that is tied to it.
Okay, do you have like forensics tools?
Well, I have the Mortician's kit, but I figure I should at least be able to have some of the stuff in the basement for that.
Okay. So you open the door to the shed. You hear the subtle snoring of Emmett asleep. Go ahead and make me an investigation.
Okay, there's been like 7 0 successes in a row. Logic states
And you
that
should
this
get one now.
2.
You get 2.
Hey!
Fuck, finally.
All right. You may ask up to 3 questions. What is hidden here and where is it? What does it mean? What has happened here? How can I get into, out of, or past something? What threats can I perceive here and where is it?
I'll go with what is hidden here and where is it?
You quietly unlock the cabinet where Emmett had shown you where these files were kept. Open the box, and you see that the files don't have any fingerprints on them. It looks like they were conceived in a lab where things are pristine. As for what is hidden here, I'm having trouble coming up with something. Does anybody have any ideas? Players. What can be hidden here?
The truth.
My computer's glitching right now.
Oh no.
Oh no.
You want a good hidden or a bad hidden? Or a fun hidden?
Just throw ideas at me.
If it's face on a CIA badge?
Oh. I like it.
Oh,
We know the
God.
truth, Emmett.
Yes, CIA or some other like maybe fucking KGB too, like several
no.
different.
He's
Emmett.
double agent.
No, this is gonna be like a full-on Gravity Falls thing where it's not Grunkle Stan, it's just like piles of fake names.
Exactly.
Oh, come on, Emmett's already.
All right. I don't know if it would be a full CIA badge in here, but you get the sense that this box that the vials were stored are probably a collection of some of Emmett's personal effects, and you know what? You all did this. There is a CIA badge and a KGB badge written in Russian.
Emmett has worked. Mad sketchy shit.
It's have to wonder, what is he hiding more securely than this stuff? He's allowing this stuff to be found so easily by you.
He trusted you with those keys.
What the? Emmett, what the fuck? I just Guys, I just wanted to see if what that woman said was true. Now I just feel like I'm prying into Emmett's personal life. Past? I don't. Does he? Oh my god, I don't know what to do anymore.
You hear him yawn.
I couldn't get my confirmation, and now I'm just more freaked out by Emmett. I'm just gonna scoop my ass out. I'm just gonna shut it, lock it, back out.
You hear muffled behind the door. I guess it was just a dream.
Great, now I only have 40 more questions. Thank God.
I didn't do this. You did. You all did.
I blame Dougler. I said
Hey.
nothing about the CIA.
I asked, you guys want a scary, a good thing, or a funny thing?
You were given a choice.
I was.
I chose funny instead of scary.
Okay.
You ended up combining the two.
Oh no, scary was worse. Scary was much worse.
I want to approach Astrid and hey Astrid, when she was bargaining for the gun back, she said that she already gave me a gift. If you know this person, do you think she maybe left that thing for Emmett?
Very likely. It's if she's working with Sunshine, maybe she had the means to reverse it and did so. Still not sure what she's after.
What field is she playing here? If she's working for the people that are trying to get this thing, but then interfering with the information about trying to get the thing.
I know. I'm not sure what she's after here. She hasn't said what she was after to you all, did she?
No, she's just been very cryptically, lesbianly turning on and aggressively threatening.
A lot of turning on, it seems.
I don't know. She comes off as very desperate.
Oh no.
Like, not the scared desperate. The desperate enough to do
Being
something.
so desperate, you slut.
like the dangerous kind of desperate. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah, I get the same impression.
I mean, I haven't even died before, and I'm desperate enough to do something stupid.
Yeah.
Imagine somebody who's come back from the grave. They don't really have much left to lose.
Pretty sure that's how she sees it. When did she die, by the way?
5 years ago.
Does she look like she's aged 5 years since she was 18?
Nope.
Yeah.
She's
Been dead for a while now.
fun.
No accounting for the smell.
Not sure I noticed that, but I wasn't smelling for it. I guess I'll keep that in mind next time we meet. Hopefully I won't get as close as Jermaine has twice now.
Twice now. Well, she's probably used to it.
Fair
That's why
enough.
she didn't notice.
I mean, she does work in a morgue. Honestly,
Fair.
I'm starting to ship this more and more.
I fell in love with my cadaver.
Oh, I could see that being just a saucy Amazon bestseller.
A terrible B- Hollywood rom-com.
Pounded in the butt by my revived cadaver girlfriend.
Just Joe's face just kind of goes blank, like she's going through war flashbacks of C-rated movies.
Yeah, that would. God. Okay.
Several years from now, they'll come out with an animated one called Corpse Bride.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's Corpse Bride, but with a lesbian couple instead.
With an actual happy ending.
Hey. All right. Well, that literally was kind of a trap, kind of a dead end, kind of information. I don't know where to go from here. I think she's trying to look out for us in her own really weird, aggressive way.
But she was working with the Sunshine crew when they were trying to capture the mother. Like, she's on their side, right? She's part of their institution.
It seemed that
And
way.
to
yeah.
be fair, she was trying to shoot you the first time.
Right.
But that's the part I don't get. If she's got nothing left to lose, she could have just popped me in the head at the gymnasium and walked away.
Maybe,
Mass panic.
maybe she did fall for you. Love can bloom on a battlefield.
I hate this ship. I hate it and love it. I don't know. She strikes me as somebody who, if somebody is of use to them in any way, then maybe maybe she won't just get rid of a play piece.
Historians will say they were roommates, and one of the roommates was found dead.
They were the besties of frenzies.
They were just good friends who lived together and never married.
In a single room apartment with a single bed.
Or far worse, they were sisters. Eccentric sisters.
As close as sisters. Which is a creepy thing to say about that things. Anyways.
Anyway.
Anyways.
Do we have any ideas what the hell we should do next?
Yeah, we need leads. We need something to figure out. So basically, we've just, we haven't gotten any closer to figuring out where they're holding.
Suppose I should make that phone call then.
I mean, do we have any other options? I'm asking legitimately.
Not at the moment, no.
Well,
Might be the safest one.
we have one.
Hey,
Anyone who wants to, go ahead and roll me a comprehend.
I'm good at that.
Gracie is not good at that.
Say
I'll roll
that.
it anyways. I saw successes. Oh, I have one.
I got one.
Sonus has one.
This is the thing that I'm not good at, guys.
Everybody but Tracy
Comprehend? No.
can stop to think for a minute.
Tracy can stop thinking all the time.
There's you just stop to think.
Stop to think.
And it might occur to you that there's really only one place that you can handle a extra dimensional alien without having to deal with the public. Now, on what level that might be, you don't know, but
Place would that be?
Quarantine zone.
Quarantine zone.
Gotta go back there.
your blood-filled 8-ball little die flips up and says, and just has a circle on it. A single loop.
Oh, not. Why? I'm just gonna look at the ball, just like, why? That's where tall, dark, and ugly chased us. Why?
Oh, we're better prepared for them this time.
I'm just gonna violently shake him and be like, are we ready for that?
No, but
The die rolls up and says, signs point to no.
when will we be, though?
I love optimism, and I'm just gonna give him a little pat and put him back in the bag. All right, fuck it. Astrid, lead the way. We have a gun. We have bullets. Nothing
Got
left
my
to
axe.
lose.
We've got a van.
I got a van.
And we've got
Let me
ourselves.
drive my van into
Speaking-
your heart.
Speaking of vans, Astrid, you're probably the first to notice there is a very nondescript white one turning around a corner.
Jesus Christ.
Hasn't quite rounded to where your van is, but they are
Yeah.
searching.
These motherfuckers are persistent.
Hey, what if we
It's like it's
Caught
part of
them.
someone's backstory.
and asked them things while we had them trapped?
We
Let's
do
take
have,
him hostage.
We do have guns.
Yeah.
All
See,
right.
come running
Oh
after
God,
me.
is that where this is going?
Do we want to get the
Running.
Do we want to get the jump on these assholes?
Jermaine's just gonna pull out her mortician's kit with scalpels, like in between all her knuckles. I'm tired of chasing them.
At the very least, we'd know what we were getting into.
All right, let's do it. I'm for
Okay.
it. Let's go.
God damn it.
Could I do a lead to just encourage us with that?
Everybody, be gay, do crimes.
BK do crimes. Let's go.
Let's
I
kick
am
some
crying.
ass. It's about time you took the fight to
Extraction.
them.
All right.
When's the
I
last time
should
we've done something truly stupid? Let's go.
5 minutes ago.
yesterday. Yeah, 5 minutes ago. I should ask. Do you want to push Tracy?
Fuck yeah. You know what? Let's just make this shit pop off all the right ways. Well, fuck it.
Bummer. All right. Well, you have 2 bonus die there. All right. So, I think the scene follows. You all see them before they notice anything because you're up on a hill. Because that's how graveyards work. But you watch as this van rolls around and parks right behind Astrid's van. Sliding door opens and 2 men get out around the side. Driver stays in that space. While they don't have any weapons out or anything, you don't know if they're armed, but they round the corner and they start peering through the van. They have not noticed you. How would you all like to do this? You are initiating trouble with a capital T.
Goddamn right.
Since you are initiating it, you're a ways away. I'm gonna say difficulty is well, stakes are
We alert somebody else.
yeah. I will say the stakes are you alert someone else, and this is a cleanup crew. They are looking to clean up. So
They might kill us.
Somebody should deal with the driver. Astrid is more capable of dealing with the 2 armed people, or 2 potentially armed people.
Mm-hmm. So has the driver decided to stay in the van?
Driver's still in the van,
driver's still in the van.
and there's 2 on foot.
Yep. Threat level is going to be extremely difficult. Not almost impossible, but not also normal threat level. You're not facing teens. These are adults. They are probably armed. They also haven't noticed you yet, but they're aware that you are around, having seen this van. So you need 4
that's good.
times...
Or,
4 times the number of teens, so a total of 16.
16?
Yep. Out of character part, you get to make the plan. How do you all want to deal with this?
Okay.
Probably going to be multi-phase.
All right.
Astrid
so-
is going to take the lead, so she should be the one to get their attention, and then y'all with guns and stuff get the drop on them. But we gotta get all three at once.
Would my mortician's kit possibly have chloroform?
I honestly don't know what is in a mortician's kit.
Generally, it'd be scalpels, vials, syringes, needles. Chloroform's not out of the realm of possibility, but it is kind of a stretch. Because it's
Also, I don't know if we're doing movie logic, but chloroform doesn't actually knock somebody out immediately.
Yeah.
You still gotta hold them down. Just be like, hey, does this smell like chloroform to you?
Yeah.
True. So do we want to initiate maybe by like driving the van backwards into their car and fucking up the back of it? Or is that like
You implying
Actually,
to
that-
hurt my baby?
Yeah, no,
I was
that's not
gonna
a
say-
good idea.
Astrid's gonna be a boss after that.
Yeah, no, Astrid wouldn't be
I
Alright,
kind of want
could
Joe to
push
try to
their
sneak in the
van
back of the
down the
van.
hill. Yeah, I was assuming we're in the back of the van because we can just hop out the back and then
Just
Oh,
jump
you're
out
in
the
the-
van and
you're
jump
there.
these guys.
kind of what we're proposing.
I thought we were in the graveyard and they were walking up to our van. Well,
Yeah, they're at the van.
They're at the van, yeah.
We're not at the van, unfortunately. But I just thought that idea was amusing. We just kick open the doors and jump them.
I could
I thought we were in the van. My bad.
I could attempt to distract him with just some strategically placed blood, and like acting like, "Oh God, I'm injured. Help!"
Oh, hey, wait. We're
we
at Police
we do
Yard.
we do the
We got
get help. Please, they're injured. Get help, and you throw Joanne at them.
no, Joanne's the one who throws the person.
I mean, yeah,
Because she's the strong.
We are at a graveyard. There's shovels. There's
Oh, that's right. Joanne's also beefy. Yeah, Jermaine and Joanne are the strong women.
yeah. No, we're the dommy mommies.
Tracy's got a 4-body.
But is it a
I
full
also-
body?
Yeah, I also have 4 bodies, so they beat us.
Damn, we're all just buff bitches. Shit.
So Astrid's. You said you could handle the armed guys. So
I
we
was
need
going
somebody-
for them. Yeah.
Yeah. So then we need somebody to go after the driver. Someone to probably
I'll go after the driver.
distract to. All right. So Joe, you want to take the driver?
All right,
Alright,
I
so
can
then-
team up with Joe, and honestly, I'm thinking shovel through the window, like just boom into the window, and then gun
Did they
for
leave their
persuasion.
back door open?
Or that.
That, This question decides where Joe's goes.
The side door is opened, yes.
Okay, and then is there a wall between the driving part of the van and the rest of the van, or just open?
Oh yeah. Does it have like the police caging or something? Or is it like a wide open tech van?
It's probably partially caged. Like it has a little bit of a walkthrough for people to move around in, but
So maneuverable, but watch your head.
yeah.
Okay. So then, what do you guys have a suggestion for what Jermaine should do then? Because if Joe and Tracy are going to go after the driver, Astrid can handle the armed ones. Should I just try to run distraction so Astrid's got a clearer jump with the armed guards?
Well, you should all try to get closer first, though.
hmm
Yeah.
I mean, you could lead the sneaking, honestly, because you know this terrain. You could literally you could literally lead our Viet Cong forces against the oppressive Imperials. Like
I cast passive on
direct us
Trace.
to the sneakiest. Yes.
All right, yeah, I will attempt to use my knowledge of the terrain to get everybody into like the perfect ambush position.
Okay, that sounds like it'll be a sneak roll. It sounds like Astrid is going to make a force body.
Yep.
Okay. What about Joanne and Tracy?
I'm
Sneak
also
up.
thinking force body.
So
He wants to be able to sneak up there first, so.
Well, you guys are the one person sneak roll is getting us closer. and
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're jumping.
Okay.
them.
And yeah, force body.
Yeah, I think we're both force bonding right now.
okay, all right.
And I
But
get Dex, too.
who's taking the driver? That should be specified. Who's going where? Because I'm
Maybe
taking
that's
the two.
Joanne.
Yeah, Joe and I are both taking the driver, is what
Okay.
I was under the assumption of.
Gotcha. Just so we're all on the same page. Got
Yeah,
it.
because I think Joe's taking the driver from the back, and Tracy was going to go through the window or the side window.
Yup.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's
All
fuck
right.
up their
Tagging
van.
flanking bitches.
All right, let's go. I will need the sneak body first from Jermaine. All right. That's 2 successes. Would you like to push?
I will. That is my last condition before I go bottoms up. Come on, baby.
All right, still at 2 successes. All right, so now I need the force bodies from everybody else.
Okay, I'm pushing that.
Yeah.
Nice.
Great, that brings you up to 5.
Go ahead, Joe.
Next person.
Okay, I want to use my Vibra Act, and since we're still in the graveyard, can I technically use those 2 big dice from before, or are they dead?
I'll allow it. Yeah, you can go ahead and make use of those.
Go, Joe.
You're acting on
Joe.
information of threats, so
Okay, so with the X, and then the 2 from before,
Makes
that's
it
3
3.
successes.
Nice. Good job,
would you like to
everyone.
push?
Brings us up to 6.
8.
That's 8.
We're halfway there, but it is in stages, so I think I'm going to save the last condition.
Okay.
Oh.
And that leaves Astrid.
Yeah, I'm just trying to think what I can use here.
Hit him with your van.
I'd have to get to the van. I will. Actually, that would be amusing. No, I've never established that she's done any modifications to the van, so it wouldn't be a good time to say so now. Automatic car door. Boom.
Bonk.
Yeah, she is just going to come charging right at him, T1000 style, full sprint, and then she's just gonna body into one of them.
All right.
Astrid.
All right, here we go. Force body. Yeah. Wow, you fucking kidding me? Everybody else rolled really well.
All right.
So
Would you like to push?
I'm gonna mark injured because we're running into the van. Oh, Jesus Christ.
There you go. All right. So that is a total of 9 successes. You are past the halfway point. So I think the way this scene looks, Jermaine, you lead them quickly around and quietly before they're able to notice. It looks like one of them's getting ready to try and pop open one of the doors to the van before we see a shot of Joanne and Tracy running up, and Tracy, you shove a shovel through the window, shattering it, catching this guy by surprise. Shovel smacks into him, glass cuts him. The shovel kind of slashes at his face. At the same time, Joanne brings a mechanized axe from behind, carving through whatever mesh is there to separate the sides, and digging into his shoulder. And there's a spray of blood, and
Oh dear.
and a scream of agony, as this guy is probably not going to live much longer.
Did you hit him with the axe?
Yes.
I didn't mean to kill him.
Clean up crew.
It's more like
We need a clean.
I thought that was when I was going to do the head.
It is a vibrating axe.
It's a vibroax?
It's a metal axe. I thought I could just go through with like the handle to the side of his head.
How many times do I have to tell you there are consequences to your actions?
You did bring an axe to a fight.
Honest, we were gonna use the guns too.
Well, we were going to hold them up, not shoot them.
Right, we should give this man metal.
He also got hit in the face with a shovel and shattered glass.
Okay, but shovels can be blunted objects. Like, I was not trying to kill this man.
Next round.
We'll see if he survives.
Gonna make a motherfucking medicine check.
Actions have consequences.
The
Next
two
round.
men on either side of Astrid's van glance up suddenly. The one on the side you're on sees you running up, goes wide-eyed, and starts to reach for presumably a weapon before you just barrel into him. He smacks against the side of the van and collapses from the impact. There's one person still active here. Second phase, let's go. What are you all doing?
All I can think of right now is the meme where it's like, hey, what's your body count? Oh, 30. Damn, you a hoe. How does that make me a... Oh, you're talking about sex. Oh, I haven't had sex before. Then why'd you say 30? Bro, why'd you say 30?
All right, can I try to lead by making like a kind of like, all right, drop your weapons. We won't kill you if we don't have to. We're drop your weapons. We won't kill you. Just surrender. And we only want to talk.
That is going to be a charm. The ability to
Okay.
charm, lie, befriend, and make people do what you want.
All right, I was trying to also kind of lead us into following those.
I would say if
by
you
not
want,
killing these people.
yeah, I would say if you wanna make a lead to say, hey, leave one alive.
That's also a good play.
You got
yeah.
it.
Everybody else? Leave at least one of them alive. You have to talk. I'm
This
not
guy's like
expecting that.
with a shovel like in his face, just like blood's like out of the wounds.
Oh, I didn't press that.
Astrid is going to
Button,
continue fighting the other guy because he needs to be taken out.
Yep. All right. So it sounds like a lead from Tracy, another force body from Astrid. What about Joanne and Jermaine?
I was going to get out of the van and use the back her axe at the other guy.
Okay.
I said back of the axe.
What kind of coverage do we need for this situation? Because Astrid's going after the other guy, Joe's going after the other guy as well. Tracy's got first dude pinned with the shovel. I think sneaking's sort of moot at this point.
Could get the first unconscious or dying person off of the road just to move body, get them into their van.
Yeah, that's a good point, because if we wanted to interrogate him, is there like any zip ties or rope or something I can use to just restrain and pull him to the back of the van?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, I'll do that then.
All right, so that'll be a move body. What about? Okay, so force body from Joanne and Astrid. So go ahead and give me the lead roll. Oh, you already did. So that is 10, 13. You're up to 13. You need 3 more. Go ahead and give me those force bodies from Joanne and Astrid.
Jesus Christ. Where are my good rolls?
Astrid, you're running on fumes. You had a good breakfast. It's the most important meal of the day.
All right,
Yeah,
pushing.
back of axe.
There it is. There's 3.
There you go. All right. gonna be enough. Give me a move body anyway.
I can't wait for this to be negative and somehow get us killed.
Get you back into trouble.
Oh God!
Woo! Back into trouble. Let's go.
Okay.
You trip and fall.
Yeah. No, this guy's unconscious. You can get him in. He had his head slammed against the van. All right. So, as the scene proceeds, Jermaine, you're dragging this unconscious man into Astrid's van to zip tie him and make sure.
No, not my van. Into their van.
Into their van. Tracy, you're shouting out to try and keep them alive. The guy in the front of the van is like, I need a hospital. And
after we find out what's going on.
And this other guy rounding the corner is pulling a gun, and before he gets to use it, Joanne, you come up, you hit him, you spin around the side just as he's rounding the corner, hitting him in the face with the blunt end of with the haft of this axe. He staggers back, and before he gets, as he's raising the gun, Astrid, you come around, you grab the arm, twist it the wrong way, the shoulder pops out,
and I do slam him with a car door.
And then you open the car door, and he goes unconscious.
See,
Good
gift
job, team.
related.
All right.
Jermaine, how much first aid do you know?
I know plenty. They will live.
Cool, I just out of him though.
Oh, thank you.
A lot of blood. I'm really tired right now.
Okay. I'm.
No, we should figure this out.
I will tourniquet and at least stabilize this guy.
Okay, give me.
Also, I'm not feeling too good mentally after that. We should probably.
I think this is technically a lead roll.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
If you have another idea of what it might be, what other role you would use?
I don't feel like this would be a lead role. This is a practical knowledge application. I would be happy to give a lead role in order to encourage my compatriot, though.
All right, yeah. So what would well, no, I guess this could work as.
I feel like comprehend mind or
Yeah.
empathize might be the one.
Well, empathize is to understand someone, the study of someone.
Comprehend is at least having the right bit of information, so it's like
Yeah.
I can recall how to.
Yeah, make
Comprehend feels right.
Yeah, you can make a comprehend.
Okay.
You also have mortician bags too, which would have tools you need to assist.
Actually, though.
Okay, I cannot push, so if I fuck this up.
Question though, that lead roll, what is that for?
That was kind of a meme. I was just going to say, like, I will give helpful remarks and try to encourage you to do the right job or the good job and, move around and be basically a nurse, but I'm probably not very helpful at it.
Would you like to push? Because if
I
not,
can't push, yeah.
Okay. So if you fail a lead roll, it is a condition.
Is that for when is that at all the time or just actually no, that I think we went over that earlier.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting broken either way.
If you fail a lead roll, you must check a condition and ask the other teams how the relationship has been hurt by your failure.
Why do you have 4 conditions?
Yeah,
I pushed a lot.
Didn't you? Oh, I thought you healed one.
I did.
They pushed earlier.
Well, I'm pushing. I'm gonna try and make this lead a
Yeah, that should
success.
brought you to the
Okay.
push again,
And I'm
3.
Okay. What would you like your scar to be? There is a man, very injured, in front of you.
Is he going
I
to
think
make
I'm gonna
it?
be. I'm gonna be like anti-death now. I'll figure that out later.
Okay.
Is he
Not
going?
wanting
Is he
to
going
go
to be
again.
all right?
I have to roll and see.
Oh, okay.
Am I using that 2 dice from the lead?
You better.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay,
Alright.
there's at least 1. I'm gonna use the
Oh,
other 2 die
dice.
though.
Add the
Just to
mortician's bag too.
Add a +1 for the mortician's bag.
Okay, come on. Little bonus? Damn. Okay, well I got the 1 at least.
All right, yeah. You're able to stabilize them. Tracy, you guys are not. Well, you're not a killer by any means. And while this act of violence was probably couldn't happen to better couldn't happen to worse people, maybe probably. It's still a visual that you have to get over.
Yeah.
I am going to reserve a long talk with Tracy as the resident death.
Needed.
You did what was necessary. It's just unsettling.
Mm-hmm.
Astrid doesn't seem phased by it at all.
No, Astrid.
You've probably mega busted a bitch in the groin.
This is nothing to Astrid. Astrid has seen much worse.
Yeah, scene.
Seen.
How
It's
Joe feels
technically
about
true.
it.
And whiskers on kittens. Ooh. Well,
All right,
good
so
job.
we got very short amount of time, so you might want to ask them the questions.
Right.
All right.
Jareen, why don't you take this one? I think I need a breather.
Yeah, no problem.
One of them is kind of tired from blood loss. The other 2 are unconscious. You can wake one of them if you want, but I'll say like you can get them nice and zip tied. What do you all do?
I want to look inside the van first for any of the forgetting stuff.
Inside their van?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're in their van, so we're looting the van.
Yeah, give me an investigate.
I'm gonna help loot.
So, I'm assuming the only guy that's awake is the person I specifically tended to.
Alright, go me.
He looks really tired. And he's like, hospital. All right, Astrid and Joanne, the 2 of you turning over the van, you find there is a cooler in there that has some vanilla ice cream number 178. There are a few weapons on them. And there are, I'll say with the extra dice, there are a set of dossiers on, I'll say specifically, since this one was searching for you all, there's a folder that has Astrid listed in it, but it looks like there were new additions that were added fairly recently, as there are less information, but more information given. That seems to start up around the time. So basically, like, I'm gonna say Jermaine was seen around that van before, so there's one listed under here and then updated. So Jermaine's is a little bit earlier, but you all have there's information on all of you that has like stipulations on what to do, which either constitutes it basically constitutes to a cover-up.
What does one say about
which-
Joe?
It is marked for all of them have been updated since yesterday. It looks like they are marked updated for yesterday to perform a cleanup. As a group of teenagers have seen something they weren't supposed to see. And interfered with that.
Keeping the files.
Astra's gonna hand the files over. There you are. You hold on to those, okay?
Yep. Feed some ice cream to the bleeding one real quick.
Hey, thanks for the follow.
She is going to force feed anybody who is still conscious ice cream, or not conscious. The lead one, the one that you. Are we getting questions from them, or am I just gonna make them forget?
We should
We're getting
question
questions for the
them.
non-bleeding
Yeah.
out ones.
Okay,
So
the one who's bleeding out, I'm gonna force feed some ice cream and tell him it's all gonna be okay.
Perfect.
Okay.
Because I was gonna get a little dark when it came to the questions, but I needed to know exactly what information we wanted to get from these guys.
All right, we need to figure out where they're holding the mom, where they're holding the baby, if either of those are true, and if they know anything about that. So that's our first priority, where our targets are. Then really the floor is yours.
Yep, tie this stick.
Okay, is there anything else that we would attempt to pry from these guys?
Ask your questions, but when we're done, I'll make sure I get this van somewhere far away from Jermaine's house.
Okay. Alright, so Jermaine is going to take out from the mortician's kit just like a mask, just, you know, like the regular, God, what are they called? N95s or whatever. Just, you know, cover her face, pull her ponytail back, and she'll drag one of the zip-tied guys up while standing next to the guy she just, you know, tourniqueted and stitched a bit and stabilized, and she wants to forcibly slap the guy awake.
All right. You are able to smack him awake. He comes to a little bit. Doesn't say anything.
Good morning. So, you're the cleanup crew.
Doesn't respond.
Quiet. That's interesting. I suppose it's in your line of work. Speaking of in line of work, I have saved your friend's life. And Jermaine's gonna like tug a little bit at the wound and just say, and he'll stay stable. You can get him help. But we've got some questions and you're gonna answer them.
No reply. Expression does not change.
Jermaine will basically kind of loosen the tourniquet that she has a bit and kind of not like she knows the limit of like where she can actually apply pressure before there's actually a problem. And she's just gonna look him.
Is this on? Who are you? You're interrogating one of the people who isn't hacked up, basically.
Yeah, I'm interrogating one of him and using the hacked up guy as leverage.
Glances over. Expression doesn't change.
Okay. What's the name of the doctor brother
Name of the doctor brother?
that brought his sister back?
Oh,
That was Matthias, right? Was
Think so. but I'm not too certain.
Yeah, it was Matthias.
Yeah, Matthias. I want to
So-
know where the isopod is, and you're gonna tell me.
Does not answer.
He may not even know about that. Think they're here for me.
Oh, so you're here for Astrid. That's fun.
Oh, you know Dr. Matthias, right?
Glances to Joanne briefly. Expression doesn't change.
So, you know the things how he likes to tinker with people, right? Like, he honestly brought his sister back like 6 times for what I hear. But, yeah, hear about the cyborg he made?
No response.
Jermaine's gonna give a kind of a dark look over at Joe and just say, "That's not how you ask somebody when you
No,
want
just-
answers to them."
Just let him know, because I don't think that guy was some random off the street. I think it was someone Dr. Matthias knew fucked up. And getting your ass kicked by 4 teenage girls, that's the fuck up.
No, you want to know what the fuck up is? The fuck up is staying silent while your friends, your coworkers' life hangs in the balance when all you have to do is hand over some words. That's the fuck up.
There's the slight hint of a wry smile before it disappears. It does not respond.
Hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
And Joe reaches inside herself to her. I'm gonna call him Blinky for the time being. To talk to Blinky for a moment.
Blinky?
Yeah, the big eye hand guy.
Oh, Blinky! Alright.
I better think of a better name for him, but right now it's just Blinky.
Well, you don't need to make a roll to get in contact with them again, but I probably will need a roll if you need to get something from them. So, while you're doing this, is anybody else doing anything else?
Astrid is going through the front seats of the van, looking through glove box, checking to make sure that the van will still start, things like that.
Okay. And you start giving it a once over. The damage to it was minor. You can drive without a window. It's still operational. Still operational. You'll be able to get it moving.
I don't think you're going to get much more from them.
Not just by asking, it seems.
Emmett?
Not just
I
by
will need some rolls based on what you all want to do.
See, the line of Astrid saying, or the line of you're not going to get more out of them by talking is really getting Jermaine wanting to intimidately roll out that scalpel set.
Mhm.
Okay.
Out of character. Hot. In character.
Being a character that is not burdened by human morality, Astrid will walk from the driver's seat back to where this guy is. His hands are bound, so she's just going to take a finger and she is going to snap it in the opposite direction.
He screams. Go ahead and I will let either you or Jermaine to make a charm roll to get him to talk. And,
I am definitely helping Jermaine by snapping this finger.
And I will need a for Joanne. You feel the strange alien presence near you again, and you feel invisible hands holding you, supporting you. What are you attempting to do?
He's gonna ask him, like, Are you capable of helping us get answers for them?
With no voice, you get the sensation of a definitive potential.
So if I'm rolling a charm, I'm rolling 1 die.
I will be rolling 3, so I guess I'll do it then. Any bonuses for breaking fingers?
Yeah, and you have Jermaine's help, so take a 2 bonus.
I'm charming. Fuck's sake. I've rolled zeros all game.
You have 2 more dice to roll.
No, I added them in.
Add 3 dice though.
I also have conditions.
Okay.
Jermaine is just gonna punch the side of the van, like right next to the dude's head, and just shout at him, like, "You are fucking with somebody who has very little contempt with human life right now, and I want goddamn answers."
Jermaine is
it's
also
just
here.
Yep. So you snap a couple of this guy's fingers, and he screams. There's sweat beginning to bead as you actually start to try and torture the information out of this guy. He manages to bite his tongue and keep from saying anything. Joanne, were you trying to do anything?
Joe's gonna ask for help, and she's gonna offer a chance for her to feel what creation is like. Because she noticed that Sana's not looking like that. She noticed that the things from the side it starts drawing. So she's gonna offer her a chance for her to experience that firsthand.
Okay, go ahead and give me a comprehend. Go ahead and roll a comprehend for Joanne.
You there, Dougler?
Did we lose Dougler?
He did go robotic for a second. I hope his internet didn't die.
Stand by.
Oh no!
I feel so bad for Tracy right now.
Yeah,
The 2 Scar Club.
yeah. Actually, though, shit. Oh no.
Wait, is that your second scar?
Yeah, that's my second
Yeah.
scar.
Wait,
Did something happen?
did you trauma out? What happened?
Yeah.
When did that
Well,
happen?
I know. I don't think I traumatized out. Wait. Oh, is that how that works?
Did you take broken and scarred?
Mm-hmm.
Then-
Yeah.
Yeah, you're out of
So-
the scene.
Exactly. That's why I haven't been talking.
Gotcha. Yeah, I didn't realize you were out. What,
Nope.
what
I'm
the hell
out.
knocked you out?
Hey Tracy, privately roll. Yeah, we'll have to do. Privately roll me a d6.
Okay.
Oh no, is she dead?
Let me real quick. I'm just gonna DM you the result.
Can't die now. You haven't read the letter.
Oh, I'm not gonna die. I don't think. I hope.
If you fail, that character's gone. Not necessarily dead.
Is that a fail?
I don't know. I can't see your roll. I just hope not.
I also hope not.
No, you're fine.
Okay.
Okay, thank God.
I was like, Shay is really quiet right now.
I saw Shay cover her mouth, and I was just like,
Mm.
I was like, oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, is she
I mean,
I mean, it wasn't a
lying?
great result.
Is she lying to us?
No. You did have if you roll under the number, specifically under the number of scars you have.
Yeah, so you had to have rolled
Exactly.
a 1.
I rolled a 2.
Oh god.
oh,
Yeah, if you had rolled a 1, it would have been over. Now the next scar you get, if you roll
That
a
would.
2 or lower, that'll put you out.
I'm gonna focus on not getting another scar.
yeah. With that, what did I
Yeah.
say? What did I say? You roll amazing, and then all of a sudden your life is on the line. You stupid.
It was literally what we predicted. Yeah.
Cut the
Motherfucker.
shit. Cut the shit, you beautiful bitch.
What is Courtney gonna say if she comes back to find you dead?
Hey, I think Douglar's back.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, sorry about
Welcome
that.
back, Dougler.
You. Okay.
Welcome back.
Okay, would I be able to add my sketchbook to this comprehend roll?
Yeah, I'll allow.
2.
Ooh.
2. Okay. You feel the the excitement of this weird alien presence, and again you feel it sifting through your mind, almost like it's a library. You feel memories of times that you've drawn, dug up, and it is going through all of these memories with interest. With 2 dice, you also get the sense that it's seen similar things before.
And Joe touch one of the hands that's on her arm and just kind of try to move it underneath one of the other hands and like show that she's going to show like she's going to try to guide it, sort of.
If you want.
Basically, so like I will let you hold on to this as I do it, so you can feel the motions, you can feel everything about it.
Yeah,
So you're not getting a record of it, you're getting the experience of it.
yeah, you feel the invisible hands following you almost seamlessly. You feel like a tingling sensation in your arms, like they're being occupied, following your motion. Whatever is learning from this is satisfied, almost childlike. And there's a moment that passes before your attention is drawn to this person here, and you almost see like a shadow of a hand over this man's head, and then you see the smile and a little bit of a chuckle as his fingers are broken, and then you get the communication from this thing. Not words, but feelings. And those feelings that translate into an understanding of what it's conveying is: name me a phobia.
Okay. Dang, this is hard.
Oh, what's the phobia of the like repeating patterns thing? Because like that can always be like a fun like nightmare motif, like patterns of eyes and stuff.
It is trypophobia. Trypophobia. TRYPO phobia.
That's creepy.
Towards holes, repetitive patterns, protrusions, etc.
Trypophobia, yeah.
In general,
Sorry, I
images that present high contrast energy at low or mid-range spatial frequencies.
My brother had that.
Yeah, the fear of holes is one of those that's like, I could see why that's creepy. It does look weird.
I've definitely drawn some weird shit related to it too.
Yeah. Like the one where you're looking at your hands and you see the holes and stuff, and it's like, ah, yeah.
I also want to think one that you could actually just use against them currently.
I mean, how would you use trypophobia against them?
Give me some power tools. I can give them as many holes as you like.
Hey ho.
Not that way, because that's no, not that way.
I mean, like creepy factor. I know one of the things that people with that phobia have is like whenever you get goosebumps, it's that sensory pattern, like that can kind of be overreacting, where it's like it's no longer just bumps, it's almost like these like raised protrusions that seem to be like you ever have hives and they're just like very painful, like the skin is stretching to like its limit? Like I know that's one of the pattern things that can trigger sometimes with trypophobia and sensory problems.
I'm just gonna go simple and say claustrophobia.
Okay.
All right. So the sensation that this alien entity gives you is claustrophobia, translates to claustrophobia, and you know that is there's something in this man's past that triggers that.
You don't really like confined spaces, do you? Is it the
I've
fact
shook
that you can't get out? Is it too dark? Does it start to feel like you can't breathe? This keeps getting tighter and tighter.
No response. Remains quiet.
Jermaine, your family has one of those body drawers, right? Sure, there's at least one.
God.
I have one of those. What?
The storage
body
lockers.
drawer freezers things.
Oh yeah, those are fun. I used to hide in those when I was a kid.
Could just put them in a coffin and put them under.
Yeah, just bury them.
Very alive.
What are
Yeah,
you
we
doing?
got
I'm
plenty.
burying you.
We got plenty of boxes. There's a whole hill of space.
They're not ventilated, are they?
Oh no! It's solid earth that goes over that. You have about 6 minutes to breathe.
Last week panic, I guess.
Oh, panicking? That cuts it by more than half. 2.5 minutes if you're a real kick and screamer.
Would you try to kick and scream?
He
Does
looks
not reply. And he's already sweating from having his fingers broken and keeping his mouth shut, so...
Up to the freezer.
They're the best. They're so snuggly, like you can barely move. They lock from the outside, so there's just no way.
It doesn't look like he's going to talk until something happens to him.
Let's get him up and get him towards the freezer.
How do you get him there without anybody noticing?
Might be a bit much.
True. We could put him in the van and drive around the back. Are your parents home, or do we have to find some place else nice to find?
So they do kind of work from home, but they might be in the office at this time. but I don't know if that's really going to get him to talk. And at that point, we have actually abducted somebody, and that might cause more problems with having an abducted person within the walls of my home.
So, I think we do one more round of questioning, and then I go ahead and take care of the van, yeah?
I don't know how to get these guys to talk.
My main concern is getting them off of your property.
Yeah. I don't want to cram them full of ice cream and then just drive them away. All of this would be for naught.
Joanne, you know viscerally that if this man were to be confined to a small space, he would start to talk.
Do I have something that I could bring to because truthfully, if you have claustrophobia, you just need part of your body contained in such a way. So we could just use something to wrap his head. Just being able to...
I was just gonna ask Astrid if she knows like a...
Astrid
More
will
sort of
waterboard with this motherfucker if you really want her to.
No, I just think, you know, more sort of part of town would... We could jump in a freezer or something and just... Oh, god damn it, I hate this.
Oh,
That's over his head for the time being.
No, here. And she is gonna just, like, grab one of the unconscious guys, lift his shirt off, and say, go get some water. We can expedite this very quickly.
Oh, you just have to shove him someplace small, because he's terrified of that shit.
Waterboarding will make him claustrophobic very quickly.
Yeah, that's the problem. We don't want to expose... We don't want to bring the body around and be seen with it. So.
Yes, that's why I'm going to waterboard him in the van. Just go get me some water. Listen, I'm a robot. I don't have to deal with morality.
I'm clipping that.
Thank you.
I have a hose. I'm just going to take the shirt and go wet it with the hose.
No,
Okay.
you have to pour water. You can't just...
Well... okay. I will wet the shirt and I will get a small bucket. It's a graveyard. There's buckets.
Yeah, just find me
Okay.
a bucket and enough water to waterboard him.
I will
All right.
do that.
For the sake of brevity, yes, you do that. You bring back a bucket. You already made your rolls. Joanne, you made a bargain to figure out what this is. Everybody roll me a charm with a +3. Except for Tracy.
Especially Tracy.
Oh, that is just
Okay, so I'm just gonna roll 4d6s.
yeah, same.
That rolled 0d6.
Yeah.
2 successes.
Alright.
Finally.
Finally.
Once I've violated the
success.
Geneva Convention, I get
Alright,
successes.
there are the successes. So with all of you, you wrap his face up. A couple broken fingers. You wrap his face up in this, and you begin waterboarding him. There's a time where he manages to hold out, but I feel like with all those successes, probably after several minutes, which probably seems like a lifetime to him, he's like, okay, just get this off me, and it's all muffled.
Astrid will very gingerly lift the rag up and just wring it out over his face one final time.
Okay.
Val?
Your aliens in the loop. Level 178.
Level 178. Wow, wonderful.
And is that just the little one or the big one too?
No, big ones. We don't have the big one. Well, not the one we tried to get.
There's more of them.
looks like he felt like he just said too much.
Yep.
Yeah.
We had a carcass. We don't have a live adult. We almost did until you all got in the way.
Well, isn't that just unfortunate for you?
Mm-mm. You really shouldn't try to follow around teenage girls.
Especially in a van. What would people think?
Kind of like shoots a glance towards Astra. Yeah.
Do you have any more questions for him?
How's this vanilla ice cream taste?
Pretty good from what I hear, but I don't remember ever eating it.
I have nothing
That's
else
the
to
problem
ask.
with it. You never remember.
It's the greatest flavor you've ever had, but you can never recall.
You never remember.
I have nothing left to ask him. If we are done asking him, I do want to like reset their fingers and I want them all to live the best they
Ah! Screams as his fingers are popping back into place.
can. Yeah, I'll reset them. I'll brace them. Popsicle stick tactics, and if we're done with them, we can just ice cream them and let Astra do her work.
Should just let me do my work, yeah.
Alright. Thank you for cooperating. It would have been a lot quicker if you just did that in the first place.
Yeah, I'm probably fired.
Fired.
You won't
I mean-
remember a thing.
No, I'm fucked.
I mean, we could just kill you now.
Astrid
Seems
makes
to
eye
think about
contact
that
with
for a
him.
minute. Like he actually gives it consideration. And then just shrugs. Well, you didn't.
You're really afraid of the people you work for, huh?
Some of them.
Then can you imagine what the rest of us feel who don't work for them?
You're not supposed to know about them.
Oh, they're doing a real shit job of that.
Yeah.
You and your friends will
First
be
time
okay.
failing a job
That you remember.
that I remember.
I sympathize with you, but at the same time, you've chose this path.
Scoffs.
Actually, there's a question. Do you know anything about the... Oh, my brain is completely... I don't even know where town we're in at the moment. Yet, Stillwater. There's mental health. God damn it, Dukes.
You mean the asylum?
It has a different name, but yes.
Ah,
I know of it.
Any idea what goes on in there?
Really my department. I know they shut down one side of it completely.
Really now?
Built separate buildings. The 2's still up and running. It's a hospital now.
Any idea how to get into the shutdown side?
No.
Pity.
Dan having a conscience as a person, I kind of feel bad for him.
All right. Make sure they're nice and tied up, and then everybody out.
You got it.
And defeat my ice cream.
Yep, I'll remember. Don't worry.
Jermaine hops out, undoes her ponytail, pulls off the mask, and tucks everything away.
You guys make sure Tracy's okay. I'll be back in a few hours.
Alright. Where is Tracy right now?
Wherever we left
That's
her.
a great question. I
Where-
think she might be somewhere in the graveyard.
Yeah, you guys
Fair enough.
go check on her. Astrid's gonna drive this van very far away.
All right.
I'm gonna deliberately go find Tracy.
All right. Astrid, did you want a scene or?
Yeah, I would love a scene.
Okay. Do you want to save your scene for last?
Yeah, I'm gonna say. Well, no. I think the closure of them comforting Tracy will be better than mine being the last scene.
Okay. I beg to differ, but all right.
I mean,
No,
sure.
that's
Let
fine.
them let them go
No.
first then. Let them go first then.
Alright.
Yeah, I'm totally
No,
fine going
no,
first,
no,
and then we can
no.
end on an action.
No, let them go first. It'll be
No,
all right.
it's whether no. We're doing this one first.
Okay.
All right. Because you do have a point. Yes. I should not beg to differ. I agree.
I think the brevity of their scene will be a better close than what I'm about to do.
Okay. Yeah. So we see this white van being driven for a while, off the road, a long ways away. There are still there's the guy who's been really wounded is completely unconscious still. There's still one guy awake, and then another who's just kind of like groaning, semi-conscious.
Mm-hmm. Astrid is going to find a road with a cliff or somewhere where she can position the van to make it look like it is going to go off of said cliff. And as she is preparing, she's going to turn the radio on to something very somber sounding, and she's going to prop the groaning operative in the passenger seat. She's going to drag the still conscious man to the driver's seat, and she's going to take out... I'm sure she's going to find some rope in these cleaners' vans, because of course there would be.
Yeah.
And she's going to make sure that his hands are firmly fashioned to the steering wheel, and set it in a locked position so that it continues straight. And she says, "You know, I didn't mind when we played the little games, chasing me around the town, but you made the mistake of adding them into the files." And she's going to, bring his foot up so that it's propped at the gas pedal, but not quite there yet. And she says, "You could have just left well enough alone, but I like these people. And when you fuck with them, I take it personally. And your files were incorrect. I can still turn this back on whenever I want." And her eyes shift red, and the little Terminator theme goes. And she finds a very heavy rock, and she sets it over top his foot so that he's pushing down on the gas pedal, and it's starting to move very slowly. And she's kind of walking with him as it's moving. And she says, "So just remember this in your last moments. You brought it on yourselves. And you will be found eventually, but they're not going to realize it was anything more than an accident if they were smart. And she just like adds a little extra weight so the van starts to speed up until it, breaks the rear or the guard barrier, and she watches it just go off the side of the cliff.
And so the scene ends as this vehicle crashes down over the side of the cliff. There's several smashes into the side as it rolls down, and probably sinks into a little bit of a mire down below. Those people who had been chasing you for a while are now gone. And it will be some time before anyone figures out what has happened. And the camera kind of follows back up the cliff from the vehicle, and we get a shot of Astrid, glowing red eyes, staring down, scanning, watching. There's no movement from the vehicle below. Whoever was inside is now dead, and you are able to turn and walk away, confident in the fact that these people have been terminated.
And then her eyes go back to normal, and she says, "Fuck, this is going to take a long time to get back into town." And she starts walking.
All right.
Fuck me. Okay. Woohoo. Yeah, Astrid.
I did not expect that.
There is no we, Pat. I did this.
True.
I mean, unironically, good out of character. Good on you. You did the right thing.
Yes. That is absolutely why Astrid did this alone. There is no we. None of you have to burden yourselves with this.
And Astrid, it is an interesting sensation doing this, not to people who were just there, that happened to be victims of pre-programming. This programming you now have entire control of. You've reached a point of a singularity where that is no longer not your decision. And the scene changes. We see Joanne and Jermaine able to find Tracy within the graveyard.
I'm gonna walk up to Tracy. What is Tracy doing?
She's staring at the letter. She's crouching. She's like sitting. She's kind of like, sort of crouch sitting, curled up, sort of sitting. Leaning on a tombstone, and she's looking at the letter, I should say, but she's not staring at it. Her fixation isn't at the letter, it's just kind of in her hand. She's staring into space. She's deep in thought. She's not fixated on one particular thing that you can see of. She's breathing deeply. She's not speaking. She doesn't even recognize that you've come over towards her.
Jermaine will sit down to the next tombstone and lean back against it.
Just gonna sit on the other side.
We didn't get hurt. We did it. We did the job that we decided we were going to do. We did it successfully. It worked. This was the desired outcome. We did it.
The job that was in front of us.
Yeah. It worked.
Doesn't make it good. Doesn't
We did
make
it.
it bad. It just made it. We did it.
We did it.
I'm sorry, Tracy. I was gonna go over and just hug Tracy.
Jermaine's gonna stand up and kind of in front of Tracy, but the tombstone in front of her, and just look down at the two of them and just say, you know what sucks the most about having to do what needs to be done? You'll think about it every day, every week, every month. There'll be faces that stick in your mind forever. You'll wonder about every single action that person took in life. Like this person right here. And Jermaine will tap the top of the tombstone. You don't want
Tracy
to
looks up.
You don't want to know how much this person suffered. But I had a job to do. It was my job to understand what had happened to them, to communicate what had happened to them. There were autopsies. I feel like I knew this person more than their own family did by the end of it all. And it's heart-wrenching. But it's what had to be done. And Jermaine will point down to that letter. And I have a feeling you've been doing everything that had to be done for your friends, right?
We're never gonna be safe unless we do something, and we do something! And I can't help but see my friends' fucking faces! When I see the blood pooling, I can't help but think that that man made the bad choices, made the wrong choices, but he is still a human like they were, and he didn't see us coming. We did this. We did this to him. Just like they would have done to us. I don't want to kill anyone. I don't want to have to be like them. I don't want to have to do that. I don't want any more suffering. Too much.
Would Tracy be able to stand up if Jermaine helped her?
I think she'd stumble and lean on you, but she would stand.
I want to pull
She's
Tracy
not
up.
stopping.
Yeah, I want to pull Tracy up, help hold her up. And I just finger out, just pointing along this entire wave of stone with names on each and every single one of them. Nobody chose to die. Nobody here looked up at their murderer, at whatever god they believed in, and said, you know what? Now's the time. And we have files on every one of these people. And if I could have, I absolutely would have interfered. I didn't have the power at the time to stop a single one of these people from being put in the ground. But we do have that power. I hate to boil it down to it's us or them. But that's what's gonna keep your name and all your friends' names off of one of these slabs. It's not fun to think of. It's gonna keep you up at night. I can see almost every single one of these people's faces in my dreams and my nightmares. But if I had the power to stop even one of these people from being in the ground, I would have taken it. It sucks to trade one life for another. But there are choices that have to be made every day, Tracy. And I think the choice you want to make is to live so that your friends can live.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
And
Just
I want to...
fucking hard.
It's very hard.
I don't know that I could do what we just did again. I don't know if I can stop seeing Lydia's face or your face or Joe's or Astrid's, even fucking Hugh's.
You
I think
feel
it's one person you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah, you feel a hand press gently on your shoulder and says, "Hey, how's it going?"
Hey, how's it going?
So it was robot on my side, so it's even better. Sorry.
Well,
Need a hug?
Oh, I've got a hug that I'm doing right now, but maybe night later.
Okay. I'll give you some space. You steps
Thank
away.
Jermaine will look down to Tracy and just like finger under the chin and pull her head up and say, "You don't want to see any of your friends that way, right?"
No.
You said it right there. Lydia, Astrid, Joe. You don't want to see any of them like that. So you know what that means. You have to fight. And believe me, the first time I had to put someone in the ground, it was the worst experience of my life. My father made me sit there and read the entire autopsy report. I was up for days. It gets easier though. I don't want it to get easier, but it got easier. But the fact of the matter is you have the power right now to stop people from getting to my table. Once they're there, there's nothing you can do about it. Stop them from getting there.
Yep. Oh, God. I think one of the reasons that I'm freaking the fuck out is that this was my idea. This was my idea, and it led to what happened, and that was the desired outcome. And it looked different in my head. It felt different. The idea of doing this and succeeding at it felt different. Felt good. I wanted it to be good, but this doesn't feel good. This feels I'll get over myself eventually. I understand that we have to fight. I understand that there's not two ways about this.
Tracy, this shouldn't feel good.
I don't think it should either. I think you're right, Joe.
The fact you feel this way is a good thing. I know it sucks and it hurts, and I wish you didn't feel this. I wish we didn't do this, but you still have your soul. You still have that kindness in your heart that makes you you. That lets you connect with us. I know I'm not good at this, but
You're doing
you
fine.
helped me. You helped me. You helped. Oh, Vicky and Courtney. Let us help you a little more too.
You're sad because you. You're sad because you value life, Tracy.
Yeah. I just want to live, and I want to live and be able to live. Living didn't have to be this hard. It's not this hard for other people. Other people don't have to nearly kill people to just survive. Why do we? Fuck. Fuck. Jesus fucking Christ. Can't believe I'm having a mental breakdown in a fucking graveyard. Of all things. Talk about thematic.
Yeah, it does actually seem appropriate.
Jermaine's gonna move you like 3 tombstones back and just be like, it's alright. This is where I had my first mental breakdown.
Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm gonna hug you.
I'll hug back.
I guess if you didn't want to deal with any of it, you could always have some of the best tasting ice cream out there.
Ew. Not
Ew.
the time.
Not the time.
All right.
Just a suggestion.
I know you're trying.
Fixing
but
all the
it's not
problems.
Oh, I hear it all the time. Shut the fuck up, you.
I don't want to say that, but in this case, probably, yeah. Sorry. You're cool. Just maybe not the most pertinent suggestion right now.
Hey, I'm just happy to be here.
Jermaine will look down and say,
Welcome.
yeah, Q's not the best at delivery, but the fact of the matter is, you have choices to make, Tracy. First choice is, you could just swallow that pill and forget it all. The pain would
As
go
long
away.
as any of you would have to face this, that's not a fucking choice. It's not something I'm willing to do.
Then Jermaine just grabs Tracy by the cheeks and say, then you only got one choice. Fight for and with your friends.
Yeah. It's the only choice. Oh, I need a fucking drink, though.
Jermaine will let you go long enough to actually go fishing for your flask.
All right. And we should be wrapping up. So I feel like the scene transitions again, cutting away from the graveyard. There's a brief cut of Astrid walking back, and changes again. This time outside of the Loop Foundation. The camera pans underground further, and we see level after level pass in rapid succession before it slows. And there is there is a woman who enters the room and approaches someone who's working up on a ledge, and without looking away from his work, he says, Did you get what you were looking for? And she says, Yes, they're the cleanup crew's problems now, if they can handle that. What about the living isopod? We don't have it. And there's a reply as this figure straightens up and then lifts some goggles, and they say, Oh, don't worry about that. I think I've made some good modifications. There are a set of Tesla coils that he approaches and pulls a lever, and it starts to go. It starts to charge some energy. It starts to channel some energy into this thing he has, not on the table, but taking up most of the room. And he begins to laugh. Ah ha ha! Ah ha 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 ha! And as this drape falls away, we see some mechanical parts sticking out of the corpse of some kind of isopod. It looks like he's attempting to bring some semblance of animation to this dead creature. And then the credits start rolling.
Well, shit the fuck.
Well, shit the fuck.
Oh my god, we don't even have to worry about Terminators anymore. We have to worry about like a fucking Mecha Godzilla.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
I got a
this
question.
This is
So many questions. Dude, what's your question?
Whoa.
Did that count as resolving friction?
And I wasn't even
Yeah, the
there
mechanical.
for it.
questions.
I feel like
yeah.
it could be.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, wait, what does that mean then?
You
It does
three
that feel
should
with our
clear your
anchors?
conditions, right?
Does that mean we cleared them?
Does that mean I cannot be on 4 conditions for 3 episodes?
What
Does
page?
that mean go down to 0?
What page are you looking at? Dugard?
66?
Almost nice.
66. Let's see. Friction. The teams are friends to resolve mysteries, etc. Will always be friction with the group. Blah 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 blah. Resolving friction. You can heal conditions in the same. Oh.
It does say we have to talk, hug, share
Yes.
secrets, comfort each other, or have sex. So Tracy, sorry, we're gonna have to redo that.
Or have
Yeah,
sex.
wait,
Wait,
yes.
wait, hold on. Does it actually say that?
Yes, it does.
We could have been
What?
fucking this whole time.
Excuse me, hang on. It's always mentioned sex in this game, but you are furthermore required to physically or mentally close and intimate, talking, hugging, sharing secrets, comforting each other, or having sex.
Sorry, I meant we can have sex as in for mechanical benefit as opposed to we can, which obviously...
Apparently, yes.
Apparently, yes. I feel
This
cheated.
allows you to resolve friction within the group, but you are not necessarily forced to talk about what is causing the friction.
That's how you resolve friction.
Yes, okay, so
That's how you make friction.
you make friction by resolving friction.
Hey,
I like it. Alright, so yes. I'll say from a narrative standpoint, you all may clear your conditions.
Well, not me. I wasn't there for that.
I feel like
You resolved.
you resolved your own friction.
I resolved my friction with murder.
You had an
What's
internal
gravity?
It's true.
So, to be fair, Astrid resolved something big because you went from a character whose past was like killing unintentionally to protecting people.
That's true. I went full Terminator too.
Yeah, like I think that's actually a really big like yes, it's still killing, but now it's no longer like this is an accident or this is like just a mass slaughter. This is like you're protecting people this time.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. The Terminator King John Connor's circuit father. I think we have to call Astrid mommy now.
Yeah, you're gonna call her mommy.
Oh my god.
I'm not sorry.
I think this is the first episode in 4 episodes now that Jermaine has not had like 3 or 4 conditions.
Alright.
We all end with no conditions.
Yep. So, a question for experience points before we give our outros. Did you participate in the session?
Yes.
Yes, absolutely. Did your problem or relationships get you into trouble?
We made trouble.
We
Yep.
made
Oh,
it.
yeah.
We made
We
trouble.
that trouble. So yes.
Trouble came looking for us, and we answered.
Yep. Were you broken and forced to take a scar?
Just Pat.
Hey!
Yeah.
One more for Tracy. Did you put yourself in harm's way to resolve the mystery? I feel like
Yes.
all of you did.
Yep.
And did you learn something new? If so, what?
That I can
Evil
choose
bitch
to
was
kill.
made by her sister.
I learned what a dying man looks like.
That is true. You learned of your own mortality. As a
Mhm.
teenager,
I learned a
that's
lot of
big.
things about mortality.
You all learned that Astrid knows how to waterboard people.
Oh, true. Actually, I don't even think Tracy
Be
was
fair.
there for that.
I'm pretty sure Joe knew how to before as well because of the movies. It's not really that complicated.
It's not, but it probably wasn't very commonly used in the 90s. Or at least
I learned
openly.
I learned that bitch who tried to kill me was under my roof at one point.
Yeah, we learned a lot about that dead girl.
Oh, my
Oh, yeah, we did, definitely.
living dead girl.
Awesome. Well, let's go in reverse order. We're given our outros here. So the last person was Pat. So now you're first.
Hello, my name is Pat, aka Spider Queen Long. You can find me on Twitter or a number of other places. I'm gonna have to fix up my Mastodon, but I will drop a link tree in here. Yeah, I'm a tabletop content creator. You can find me working on various projects. My book Change Stars is coming out. We're hoping to be completely finished with it and fully in layout, if not completely done, by the end of this month and into March. And I'm also a guest artist on 12 Occult Eye, which successfully kickstarted. Let's see how much we ended up making. If y'all want to see, I don't think I've checked it since this morning when it ended. It made $18,000.
Nice.
Fucking incredible. Yeah, we kicked ass on that. Oh, I'm so happy. So yeah, I'm gonna be in that too, and I've got a number of other projects that'll come out later on that I'll regale y'all with. But for the moment, I'm just trying to finish my job. Oh, and you can find me on Diesel Shot too. We do some games there. Y'all know that.
Yeah. All right. Zonis, you were next.
Hi everybody, I'm Zonis, not safe for work artist / tabletop RPG artist. You can find me at both Twitter and Tumblr.com/Zonis. And I was playing Jermaine Elliott tonight.
And Dougler.
Hey everyone, I am Digger93 on Twitter, Twitch, Mastodon, if I can figure out how to log back into that. I stream every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, normally 2 hours art, then 2 hours games, and you can find me here multiple times.
Okay. I'm Brindis. Thanks for watching our show. We had quite a few people drop into chat. Thank you to our good friend Valdrianth for dropping bits and watching the show. Okayest DM popping in and asking some great questions about the show. Pedigree 81555 three fives. Popping in, throwing some emotes. A lot of talkative people in chat today. It was pretty great. Next time you will catch us, we'll be back here again next week because Shay and I will be at Katsucon. For any of the people who live in the DC metro area, you can come find us. We will be running out and about in cosplay and doing a lot of other fun stuff. So we will be gone until next Tuesday. So that's that. Shay, kick us off with the last of the outros.
Hey everybody, I'm Shay, or Shay the Fae on Twitch and Twitter. I believe Twitter's in his death throes, like I mentioned at the beginning of this. So, it's no longer, it's still on fire, but now it's it's doing the shuddery, hacking up the last of its life. That being said, I need to get over onto some other social medias, but yeah, more or less, I am here on Party White Games channel, either running games or playing in them. As mentioned before, I will be at a convention with Rindis and some friends. So this will be the next game that we return to. Stay tuned. I am working on some art for an upcoming Change Stars game. I just need to finish that poster because it is a little more than I anticipated, and I'm trying to get my art skills back. But that being said, it sounds like I'm gonna have 3 players, which is fine.
I would totally join if I could.
I mean, hey, well, anytime you get time, you let us know, and we'll try to adapt our schedule.
I have a Rast that can pew pew when I can find the time.
Yeah. So yes, that's really it for me. I draw stuff and I play games. So yeah.
Alrighty, wonderful. Well, it looks like Valdrianth has just gone online, so we're gonna go ahead and raid them, get their show underway. They are playing Morphs in the Swamp, which I believe is their Animorphs
That's
RPG.
incredible.
Yeah,
I'm so
they're
hyped for that.
they're on a second season, so yeah, everybody loves them. You know them, you love them. Everybody should go and join in on the raid. But for now, this has been us. Y'all have a great night. Check them out. We'll see you around next Tuesday for more Things from the Flood, Stillwater Chronicles.